Warning, the following audio has interference from the comet from 1968's Night of the Living Dead, or Tinman forgot to turn off a button. Either way, please enjoy. Welcome to Splatter Plastic, the only horror vinyl soundtrack show on YouTube, with your host Tinman.
And Liam. This week we're delving deep into the second of our George Romero trilogy with 1978's undisputed heavyweight, Dawn of the Dead.
Oh!
Fucking hell.
Dawn
Banger of a movie.
of the Dead.
This is it. This is the start of modern horror for me.
Yeah. This,
100%.
This is the one, isn't it? Yeah.
If you've never seen Dawn of the Dead,
Well, get in the bin.
just go and watch Dawn of the Dead fucking immediately. Again, don't listen to us fucking prattling on about a movie that you've never seen. You need to go and experience this. It is a fucking splatterfest. It's amazing.
Now, depending which version you want to see. But we'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. So if you
later.
haven't seen it, the plot of Dawn of the Dead is a survivor group of journalists and SWAT holed up in a mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Soon realising the true horror is not the zombie horde, it's their own existence.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
You know
it really,
what I mean?
really is. Oh,
They're
yeah.
just going fucking anyway,
Yeah.
we're going bonkers in. Cast is David Emge. It's a massive cast, so I've just picked on the four ones, the four main protagonists in it. David Emge plays Stephen, Flyboy.
Flyboy.
Scott Reiniger plays Roger. Galen Ross is Galen Ross is Francine, the most fucking miserable person in the world. And Ken Foray, my man Ken, plays Peter.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking perfect. All the acting in it is amazing.
Is it?
Yes. Yes, for that time and space in time.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. But we'll get a bit more into
get
that
into
as
that.
we get into that. Okay, cool.
So,
Yeah.
mate, when was the first time you seen it?
February 1993.
Shit. 2:30 in the afternoon, I just had a sandwich and I was perusing the aisles while I was looking for the shit, and then I popped on a movie.
Popped on a movie. The only reason I remember it is because we had gone to see Pantera back in 93, and they were playing Wolverhampton. And one of my really close mates, his mum, had moved to Wolverhampton, so we had somewhere to stay.
Isn't it amazing when the stars align?
Exactly. So we were, I think it was the night before, the night after, either way, we went to an old video shop in Wolverhampton, never been there before, and in this metal grate, you know, the old bargain bin,
the bin. Was that
this
amazing
exact version, not your one, but that. And I, of course, went, oh my God, it's Dawn of the Dead. Never seen it. Everyone's talking about it. That scene is like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, oh, look on the back. Oh my God, this looks amazing. How much was it? £5 or something like that on VHS. I was like, yes, please. And it was at that time in the 90s, people still had VHS players.
Yeah. And it was that transition period, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was way before, just slightly before, what was DVD? 95, 96, something like that?
Yeah.
So 93, we're talking VHS. So I bought it. I couldn't believe it. And we went back to my mate's mum's house. She had a VHS player. Do you mind if I put it on? No, help yourself. So plugged it in, started, chaos. TV room, isn't it? Everything's fucking going everywhere. You know, the boom and all this, yeah? I watched it, and my honest first reaction was, this is a big pile of shit.
Really?
In 1993.
Interesting.
Yes, it was, because by that point, you see, I'd already seen Day. And a shitload of other zombie movies by that point, in the 90s, you know what I mean? So to go back and have a teenage head and not really sort of appreciating it, I thought it was a bit shit.
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same for you. Go on then, give me the lowdown on the same story.
So, obviously this was banned.
Was this banned?
Yeah, it was on the video nasties, you couldn't get it.
But it wasn't down as a video nasty, but it was in the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't classed in
was,
there.
I think it was like category 3 or something like that.
Right.
Of thing. So you couldn't get it. Couldn't get it in my little video shop, even though I could get like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and like fucking Eli She-Wolf of DSS. And
they're way more banned.
Yeah, completely, you know what I mean? But he didn't have Dawn of the Dead.
Right.
So it wasn't up until like a couple of years later with my mate Scary Jeff.
Yeah.
That he was like, I've got zombies. because it wasn't called Dawn of the Dead, was it? It was called Zombies.
Blew my head off when I found that out, only to do this episode.
Yeah.
We'll get into that a bit later. Jesus H.
So the original UK release of it was called Zombies Dawn of the Dead, and he had like the one with that cover.
We'll have to show it.
We're going to have to show it. Oh, me back.
My spine. That cover. If you're a fan of Spaced.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
So it was that cover that he had.
Right.
And he done me a copy of it with, like, he was like, I'll just whack on loads of other zombie movies.
Fucking hell. Oh, Jeff.
Scary Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
But they weren't like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like Day of the Dead that he stuck on. It was like fucking Nightmare City and like fucking, like, Zombie 4 and stuff.
Right.
Just like the really fucking shonky Italian ones.
Yeah.
So I get it, and I get it home, and I sticks it in, and it's a copy of a copy of a copy.
All right, so you had the shit
what I mean?
quality,
So I'm
yeah.
like, And yeah, I was exactly the same as you, mate. I'd already seen Day of the Dead by this point.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are they all fucking grey? Or blue?
Or blue, yeah.
Why is just everyone just... It's shit. There's just too much talking in it for me. There's no fucking zombies in it.
Yeah.
Until the end.
Yeah.
But then I rewatched it.
Did you get into it sooner? Like, how long after before you went, actually, this is not what I thought it was?
I can't pinpoint it, to be honest with you. It was always one of them movies that it was kind of a grower.
Right, yeah.
And eventually I just grown to love it. However, that being said, I think it's chronological for me. It's my second favourite.
Oh, right.
You know
right,
what I
mean? Yeah.
So, like I said last time, Night of the Living Dead, absolute classic. Absolutely love it.
But it's not a thing.
But it's not something I'd watch.
Yeah.
If I had a choice between Day and Dawn, I'd probably put Day on because I've got to be in a certain mood to watch Dawn. But
that's interesting.
When I'm in that mood, there's not a better movie.
That's interesting because Day is so bleak.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you want this for the upbeatness.
No, because I watched the Argento cut.
Ah, you see. There you go. Well, what's this one then?
That is the normal theatrical Romero cut
version.
But this UK VHS is cut to shit.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I wanted it because VHS. You know what I mean? Harks back to my childhood.
Ah, right. Okay.
Childhood.
Well, interestingly enough, that I saw it in '93. I thought it was shit, and I haven't seen it up until the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I literally have not watched it since because I always thought, yeah, it's all right, but and I just never bothered. I never bothered until the other night, and I was like, well, we're doing the Trilogy of the Dead. There it is, and this is my copy. So I was like, right, I'll put this in the DVD player, not knowing I had the director's cut, which is the Romero, the proper like comedy cut, should we say? Yeah. And I watched it the other night, and it started out. Oh, I remember how shonky this is.
Oh, it's fucking brilliant, though, isn't it, when it starts out?
Yeah, because it starts out as a mess.
Yeah.
Everyone's going, rah, rah, rah. It's like they're on the telly. Why is everyone shouting?
Yeah.
Calm down.
Because
you know what I mean? Because it's chaos.
It's a fucking apocalypse.
Yeah, exactly. And it makes sense after watching it. But at the time, it was like, oh my God, you just... It was like... It was just...
It's sensory overload when it starts.
It's
just
full on. It is. And then as some scenes were going on, I was like, you're really annoying. You know, oh my God, look at this person here. I want you to die. Blah, 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 blah. But as the story went on, I grew to like these people. Yeah, and it's mad because...
And that's the beauty of this.
Exactly. I mean, when they get to the... to fuel up the helicopter, yeah? And she's standing there and one just pops out of nowhere, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, but before that, yeah, it creases me. So Stephen Flyboy knocks him over by going...
But it's literally like...
His whole body! Yeah. This is what annoyed me was she just stands there, and just goes, and it's her first role. Fair enough. And now I've done my research and watched the making of it. It was her first role. It's fair enough. But at the time, I'm going, why are you standing there? Help him or do something. Oh, it wound me up at first, but then, like I say, further down the film, got liking the characters and stuff like that. It changed it. But yeah.
Galen Ross is my worst character in this.
Yeah, totally.
She pisses me right off.
Also, she's not used well.
No, Definitely not.
No.
Not for what she wanted.
No.
So one of my trivia things was she doesn't scream in the movie.
She said she won't do it, won't she?
She won't do it because she wants to be a strong female lead.
But she's kept upstairs, out of the way.
Yeah, but she isn't, is she?
No.
You know what I mean? And it's not until later on when you find out that she's pregnant that you kind of go, okay.
Yeah.
But that doesn't help in the beginning of the movie. You know what I mean? When
but
she's
then
just
later on,
wet lettuce all
later on, she's got a gun and she's out there as well. So it's like, well, hang on a minute, what are you doing? One minute you
pick one, you either do or you don't.
Exactly,
you know
you're doing both here. What's happening?
But that again, reflecting on that, that's kind of like Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, she's fucking terrible. Barbara was
fucking awful.
Yeah.
Until she wasn't.
Yeah.
Because she gets a cool and she grows a pair of balls, doesn't she? And starts getting cool in that, especially in the remake. You know what I mean?
God, I haven't seen that in years, but yeah, I have to rewatch that. Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much the same as you. I had the same feelings.
That's crazy.
It's weird, isn't it?
That is good. That's nuts.
But now, grown to love it.
Well, I'm glad that I've rewatched it now. Obviously, because we do the show, and my reignited love for horror is back. Thanks to yourself. That I put it on, started going, yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I can remember how shonky this is, but then I was like, do you know what? It's. I watched it a few days ago, and it hasn't left there.
No.
It stays in there.
It gets in your head and stays. Yeah.
There's something about this movie that just stays there. And I can't pinpoint what it is.
It's everything about it.
Yeah.
Because it's it's the first thing that you think about when you think about Dawn of the Dead is the gong. Because that just sticks in your head forever.
Yeah.
It's the shonkiness of the grey zombies. But them grey zombies cause some of the best gore that was seen up until this point.
Yeah.
There wasn't a movie coming out of America with this amount of blood and snot and gore in it.
Well, it's like the headshot at the beginning. It's the first thing.
Yeah.
It's the first major whoa, and Savini's even said, he goes, right.
I knew you were going to pull this quote
out. Yeah. Savini said, right, if we do this at the beginning, then they're not going to know what to expect. And it's right. You know, what I love about Romero is the third act is always the disemboweling. Yeah.
It's always
and it's in every
single one of the Romero films.
Yes.
Your end third act is where your fucking nastiness is.
So the guts are, and that's all the eating, because they did it in night. They're black and white.
Yeah.
Chewing away.
Do it in day, do it in land, do it in Survivor. It's his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is.
And it's perfect storytelling for zombies.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it'd be shit at the beginning if all the zombies were just eating everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because
you got to build up to it.
It's your money shot, isn't it?
It feels kind of safe. You know, it feels like you can get past these zombies quite easy.
Yeah.
You know, they're quite. I mean, that one on the escalator. Just, on his arms. Did you catch the one that had no makeup?
No. Oh mate, I've seen this a million times.
Oh my god, there's one scene. It's in the Romero version, right?
I did.
Did you
see
it? Yeah, because yes, but I thought, I've just not seen that. But that's the thing. Was it a woman?
No, it's a guy.
Oh, I thought.
There's about 4 people in a row, and he's in a suit, and he's at the back, and he's just going like this, and he's fucking normal colour. I was like, well, they've just missed him, haven't they? It's hilarious. We'll have to find it after.
Oh, completely.
Oh, you'll see it. I'll put it up. Oh, it's.
I have never noticed that.
Have you not noticed? He's on the right hand side, you see, and he was like, look at him. He's normal skin.
He's like Sean. He's Sean, isn't he? Yeah. He's a normal survivor.
Oh, couldn't believe it. Yeah.
So you started on trivia. Shall we have a little bit of trivia?
Yeah, go on, get into the trivia and things. Go on then.
So, a little bit about Tom Savini.
Okay.
So, it was Tom Savini's first big movie. Mm-hmm. When I say big movie, I mean it was the first one to break box office type thing.
Yeah.
So, his previous films before this was Death Dream and Deranged.
Right.
And Martin. And Martin was the first time that he worked with George Romero, and he's done the old, fucking slashing with the razor trick with the pipette in the side of it.
Because he wanted him for night, didn't he?
He wanted him for night, but he had to go to
Vietnam. Photograph and capture dead bodies, which I think...
You don't think it, mate.
It is.
That's exactly what he said. He
Oh,
was
right,
like,
okay.
I am using my war photography to make these kills and make these bodies look as real as possible. So he's seen some shit over there. He's had like fucking necklaces made of noses and stuff like that, hasn't he? Fucking teeth in his ears and stuff.
Universal
You know what I mean?
Soldier. Are we having fun yet?
Yeah, completely. He's been over there with like fucking heads in a duffel bag and stuff like that, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. Right.
So, breakthrough effects. Nobody had seen effects like these
No.
before.
1978, isn't it?
1978.
They filmed it in 77, the year I was born. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing this when I've been born.
Yeah,
It's weird.
Completely. You're like, "Meh," and there's someone in Pittsburgh going, fucking chop his head off.
More grey.
More grey. So the grey.
Ralph Wiggum lost his shin guard. Hack the bone. Hack the bone. Oh, it just reminded me of that.
When you say grey, do you know why they're grey?
They're supposed to be grey, but the camera, isn't it?
The
way
camera turned them blue,
Yeah.
and Tom Savini chose grey.
Yeah.
Never really understood this.
Okay.
Because they were grey in Night of the Living Dead.
No,
A
I've
fucking black and white movie, Tom.
I've heard it differently.
Okay.
I've heard it differently, right? Night of the Living Dead was black and white.
Yeah.
Right? And the only way you could tell there were zombies in that, or ghouls, was a bit of black around the
Yeah.
eye, really.
Yeah, yeah.
And later on, you see the effects
Yeah.
on a few,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
you? But the early ones were just
Yeah,
like that, weren't they? You know.
look like mayhem in the early
He
days.
said, because there was no colour, he basically had to have a choice. Right, what we're going to do? They need to be separate from humans. They need to stand out. So the best thing to do, what would be the ideal colour would be if you're dying, would be grey. That's the way I've heard it. Whether that's any different or not, but of course, like you say, is when they put it on and with the celluloid and the film and stuff like that,
Everything turned blue.
they turn blue. But you know what? It kind of makes it. I think it does.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't think the colour's too far off what it should be.
Well, sometimes they're green. If you look, he said this. Savini said this. Sometimes they're green. Sometimes they are grey. Sometimes they're blue. You can't sort of.
Seeing people in real life go that colour, it's not too far off.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So, happy accident? I don't know.
Maybe because they were grey because he's seen it in Vietnam. Oh, that's deep.
But the one I read was he wanted them grey because of Night of the Living Dead, and I didn't really get this, Tom Savini, because of fucking Night of the
The whole
Living
film's
Dead.
grey.
Yeah, the whole film's grey. It's a fucking black and white movie. For fuck's sake, of course they're going to be fucking grey, Tom Savini. Ridiculous. Anyhow,
Yeah.
so grey zombies. What Tom Savini now brings to the world of horror is these extreme gore effects.
Oh yes.
Absolutely mind-blowing the shit that he pulls out of this.
Yeah.
Standout ones. I'm going to leave this one to the end.
Okay.
Machetes in the head.
Classic.
You know what I mean? All reversed.
Yeah.
All done in reverse camera.
Oh,
sort of thing.
beautiful.
Absolutely brilliant. That good that Cancer put it on the first album.
They did, didn't they?
what
That's the front cover. Yeah, really
Amazing.
bad, but really bad rendition. But yeah.
Bad painting.
Yeah.
Bad painting. So don't Google to the gory end. It's a bad painting.
You'll see it.
Helicopter zombie.
Frankenstein.
Absolutely mind-blowingly good effects.
Yes. But fuck me.
Fuck me.
Chunky head, isn't it?
He's got like he's a 10, he's a 20 head in, man.
Yeah.
He's a bit bigger than 4 head, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's a 10 head.
But if you remember, do you know how they did it?
Do you know why they did it? Do you know how they did it?
I know how they did it.
So his mate, Tom's mate, a guy called Jim Crut,
Yeah.
he got to play the zombie.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Jim Crut, God love him, had a really small forehead. And Tom Savini said that Jim Crut had a little tiny. So I don't know what was wrong with Jim Crut.
No.
But he must have had like
Dead
must have
low.
one of them little pinhead
So when he wears a hat, it's like that.
yeah, completely. So Tom Savini's got him and just built this massive appliance on the top of it.
Frankenstein.
Like a fucking skyscraper on top of his fucking head.
Well, you have bolts.
Oh, it's an amazing effect.
Yeah.
But you can fucking see it from. I mean, you can see his head from a mile off anyway when he's coming up. It takes him about 20 minutes before you see his fucking face when he's going up that hill.
Yeah.
All you see is the head just going. It just doesn't stop. It's like fucking Pinocchio's nose.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But the first time that you seen that,
Yeah.
after the headshot and after the tenement buildings, you were just like, shit, man, this is relentless.
Yeah.
Which brings me on to the tenement buildings.
Mm-hmm.
The first time that you see a proper zombie bite.
Yeah. Yes, you do. It's on the back of here. There it is. That one.
Yes.
Oh.
Fucking hell. That is... It puckers my arsehole watching it now. It's fucking horrible, man. He just pulls it out. And you knew he was a fledgling special effects artist from what he said after this. The guy missed the appliance.
Isn't that on the arm?
No, it was on the neck.
Was that one, was it?
He missed the appliance because as he pulls out, you can just see it all white.
Yeah.
So he completely misses where he's meant to bite. Fucking bites into the woman.
Oh, overbites, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, and her actual
Actual scream is a real
genuine
scream.
one.
And then it goes to the arm one.
Yeah.
And then you see all that goo coming out of it and that fucking lovely Crayola blood.
Oof. Proper.
Absolutely spot on. Tom Savini didn't want it. He made a better blood colour.
Oh, right, like a darker one, yeah.
Yeah, like a more real blood colour.
It's proper red, isn't it? It's red like that red.
It's
you know what I mean?
It's Italian horror movie.
Oh, it's more like that, actually.
Yeah. It's
more
Italian,
than that.
It's red Crayola. It's Italian horror.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Proper colour.
George Romero wanted it because it looked like a comic book.
That was the whole basis for the film, was like colourful craziness, wasn't it? Yeah, definitely.
Amazing.
How they did the scene, though, is how where he loses his head, he stands up on the crate, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And what they had was they put the blades in afterwards, and they had the wire, and two guys were running with the wire, so it would go, and then the people were behind the crate.
This is like the fishing wire.
And they're pumping the blood.
You ever seen the Tom Savini special effects book?
No.
I'll show you.
Oh yeah,
It's got all his little blueprints in it.
Really?
Of like how he's done all the effects and like this and fucking, I don't know, like Creepshow and all sorts.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Ooh, yeah, definitely. You know what my first introduction to Tom Savini was? From Dusk Till Dawn. I didn't know who he was till then.
Get out my house!
I didn't know. I was into horror, but I was never like not like you with like, Greg Nicotero and stuff like that. I don't think I knew who they were until like later on.
Thank
You know
God
what I
you
mean?
kid, wasn't it?
Ah, there you go. See, I never read it. So
Thank God you kid. Fucking spotlights on Tom Savini and you know what I mean?
of course.
All
K
these,
and B
like,
and all that.
K&B and fucking whoever.
That's right. Give me some more.
Give me some more. Joe Captain Rhodes is in this movie.
Yes.
Yes!
Well, he is in the Romero version.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not in the Argento cut.
No, he's not. No, he's cut out.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, some fans speculate that is Rhodes.
I believe him.
Yeah?
I think
you think
it's
so?
Rhodes, because he's a police officer, isn't he?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he get conscripted into the army?
Yeah.
So that's 100% Captain Rhodes.
Well, why not? Because every character from night to dawn to day, there's no continuation. But there, you could quite easily have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I believe it.
I saw him straight away. I went, it's Rhodes. Yeah. As soon as I saw it straight away, I was like, yes, that's cool.
You got a cigarette?
Say that again, I'll have you shot. We'll save that for the next episode.
I don't think when we do day, I think we're not going
It's going to be me and you here melting, really.
Yeah,
isn't
it's not going to be a review. We're just going to be bouncing lines off each
Yeah, I
other
think
and then
so,
going, that's it. It was brilliant to see.
Yeah, that's it.
George's mate owned the Monroeville Mall,
Yeah.
and he went round and George Romero asked him how long people could survive in here for, and the guy was like, forever. We're stocked up, and that's what planted the idea of going to the mall. For
Yeah.
However, filming in a mall has its
Has its setbacks.
has its problems.
Yes,
so
it
they could
does.
only film between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. in the morning. And the crew had to take down all the Christmas decorations and put them back up again.
Yeah.
But,
That's it.
man,
And the only reason they had to stop at 7 was
the music come on.
music come. They didn't know where the fucking button was to turn it
Turn
off.
it fucking off! Find the fucking button! That guy was like that going, I'm not telling you, because you'll lose me so much money.
Mall didn't open until 10 o'clock. 10 a.m.
Oh, and he was a bellend then, wasn't he?
No, he never told them where the button was.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He was a bellend. He didn't know that they couldn't
They
even
could
go.
have carried on. There again, they were working all night. Every night. And Savini was working like 7 days a week. And, you know.
I mean, it's not proper work. work, is it?
Yeah, but it's
Well,
well
not,
for
come
him.
on, son, we both do proper work.
Yeah, I know, but he was doing the stunts as well.
He was jumping around.
Missed the thing though, didn't he? You know the one where he goes off the
Oh,
balcony.
over the top, missed the crash mat.
He missed the crash
Yeah.
mat and half landed on the. He was doing stuff on a thing dolly the next day, wasn't he, or something like that?
That's what he gets for thinking he's fucking great. Anyhow, in the mall,
Yeah.
do you know what the extras were paid?
Yes, I've got it down. Let me guess. Let me see if
we're
I've got it
bouncing off
right.
here.
Here we go. Where are we? Where is it? Extras who appeared in the film were reportedly given $1 in cash, a donut, and a Dawn of the Dead t-shirt.
I would chop my cock off to get one of them t-shirts.
T-shirts.
Have you seen them?
No.
Oh, they are amazing. It's that, but on a 70s white t-shirt with like a proper 70s print on it.
Really?
Just that in red. I'd eunuchize myself. I'd cut my balls off for one of them. Happily.
Brilliant.
Fucking amazing.
Amazing.
We've already talked about Galen Rossen and no screaming.
Yeah.
Argento.
Yes.
Our friend Argento.
Old Dario.
So, he got in touch with... If you listen to our Suspiria episode, we go into all about like Goblin and stuff like that. So I'm not going to go into Goblin and such on this.
Aye.
Little bit about this in our Suspiria episode as well. So, Dario Argento was a massive fan of Night of the Living Dead and got in contact with George Romero. George Romero said he was doing Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
And Argento was like, come over to Rome and write this.
Stay with us for
Stay
3
with
weeks.
me for 3 weeks and you can write your movie. I want the fucking rights. The European rights.
Yeah.
And George was like, you know what, cracking, Sam?
Sure, yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, because he helped with the rest of the distribution.
Exactly.
'Cause that's where he
so
was
all
struggling.
the European rights,
Yeah.
all the European distribution was done by Argento, and
Yeah.
all the American rights was done by, and this is where all your copyright things comes in. So who owns what
Which version
of it?
What?
So
Yeah.
someone in America has got the copyright for the American versions of it. So the European ones doesn't count.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Is that why you've got this?
Yeah.
And
This.
then this?
Yeah.
And then that?
Yeah. And
And
that.
then this?
Yeah.
And then they go on Blu-ray and they do this?
Yeah. And you can also get it in Laserdisc.
Oh,
Like 25.
and I'm sure that is not all
No, oh
versions.
God, no.
That's just what we've got
There's 10 versions of this movie.
to buy.
10 versions
10
of the...
cuts?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen all of them.
No.
And I don't particularly want to be honest with you. There's the ones I've seen, theatrical cut,
Yeah.
the extended cut, so the Romero's cut of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, right.
It's nuts.
Nice.
And when I say 10 cuts of it, nothing really changes.
Little bits here and there.
There's a bit cut out of this one that's in that one, and a bit cut out of this one that's in this one. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, I've got some stuff on one of those versions.
So, Argento
Yeah.
gets it, does his own cut of it,
Yeah.
and basically strips it back
Yeah.
to what it's the essence of a zombie movie.
Just
So
under 2 hours as well.
just under 2 hours, he cuts out all the humour,
Yeah.
puts his own score over it, which is the Goblin score,
Yeah.
or as it's known in the movie, the Goblins.
Yeah.
Again, I can't fucking Suspiria, the Goblins. This,
I know, yeah.
the Goblins.
Yeah.
It's not the Goblins. They're never called the Goblin. They're called Goblin. Stop. Anyway. Stop fucking around. And releases it in Italy as Zombie.
Now, do you know what? Up until doing research for this, I thought that was a completely different movie.
No.
And I thought, and all the other ones, Zombie 2 and Zombie 3 and Zombie 4, were all part of Zombie, which is a completely different franchise. No. They're just unofficial spin-offs, aren't they? Is that right?
Zombie 2.
Yeah?
Zombie. They're not unofficial spin-offs.
Okay.
So the way that the Italian horror movies worked.
Yeah.
So all of your stuff like, I don't know, like I'm going to talk about Fulci, but all your other gear like Deodato and like Umberto Lenzi and stuff like that, all these big like Italian people, done a bit of a Sharknado with all of these movies. So if there was something big in America,
Let's do our version.
they'd make the Italian version of it,
Right.
sort of thing. And 9 times out of 10, it'd be fucking 10 times better. It'd be like well dodgy, dead gory,
Yeah.
and dead spooky. So Fulci releases Zombie 2,
Really?
known in the UK as Zombie Flesh
Zombie
Eaters.
Oh my God, is it really?
So what Zombie 2 is is Fulci's unofficial prequel
What?
to Dawn of the Dead.
No.
So, you know in Dawn of the Dead, where they're in the tenement block at the beginning,
Yeah.
and the priest's in there,
Yeah.
and he's from Haiti, and he's like, let me go, the people in 107 will not harm you anymore, I've given them the last rites, and they go into the room,
Yeah.
and they're all bandaged,
Yeah.
like in zombie flesh eaters, at the beginning.
My God.
Tell the crew, the boat can leave now, and there's a guy just bound in the thing. So Fulci made a prequel to Dawn of the Dead, called it Zombie 2, and the last scene of Zombie Flesh Eaters is all the zombies walking over the Brooklyn Bridge, isn't it?
Oh my God. How did I... Whoa! I didn't even know any of that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So Fulci was like, that's fucking brilliant. Where did they come from? Because it's never mentioned where the zombies in Dawn of the Dead come from. Never mentioned once. So Lucio Fulci was like, I know where they fucking come from.
Oh my
Mutal.
God. Now,
Mutal, where the drums never stop.
this is set 2 weeks after Night. 2 or 3 weeks after Night, yeah? So basically, in a sense, in Night they mention it's come from... is
Space.
It? Space, meteor shower or whatever. So that is the official. But they've taken it and got... Oh my God, I didn't know that. Didn't know that. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
And that's why Fulci is the fucking bollocks.
Yeah. R.I.P. There you go.
Fulci lives.
Fulci lives.
So yeah,
That's unbelievable. I actually can't believe that.
it's amazing.
I've always known they're there and just thought they were just separate films, separate universe. Well, they are in a sense.
They are in a sense, and then you get into like Zombie 3 and 4, and they've got shit all to do with anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I always keep it in the lexicon that Zombie Flesh Eaters is part of this.
Part of this,
You know what
the,
I mean?
the whole...
Because it works so well.
Yeah.
It works so well in it, and we are definitely going to be doing a Zombie Flesh Eaters
Definitely,
episode.
yeah. 100%.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Maybe after this. Who knows?
Oh, we don't know. Possibly.
We're a bit zombies up at the minute.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got 2 more little bits of trivia that you might already have.
Okay.
There's a real biker gang.
Oh, there was, yes.
There is the Pagans.
The pagans. Well, they were dead nice as well.
Oh, yeah.
They were dead friendly. That's cool.
And I thought, yeah, we'll be in your zombie movie.
Yeah.
We look angry, but, you know, we're the pagans. Do you know about the pie fight cutscene?
Cutscene. No, the pie fight is
Fucking ridiculous.
no, I love it. It shows it's not all doom and gloom.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like it.
No, I like that. It was great.
No,
I thought it was great.
So there's a scene in it that's cut because George Romero and the writer Chris,
Yeah.
whatever his name is,
Yeah.
dressed up as
Santa.
a mall Santa and an elf zombified. And George Romero's like, no, it's just fucking stupid. I don't want this. I would kill to see that scene.
Is it not anywhere?
It's cut. It's gone.
Oh, is it? Oh,
gone.
that's a shame. That's
Yeah.
a shame.
Did you get onto the Romero cameo in this?
Oh, at the
He's in
beginning.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, and his wife as well.
Yeah.
Or wasn't married then, but his wife. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Brilliant.
My little bit of trivia.
There's your bit of trivia. Okay, so I tried to find things that people might not know, little bit more different. Obviously, we know about the zombie extras were paid, blah, blah, blah. So, some of the zombie actors took photographs of themselves dressed up in full zombie makeup inside a photo booth on the 2nd floor, in the mall. They then replaced the sample pictures on the front of the booth with their ghoulish ones. That's cool, isn't it?
Totally sort of mad, dude.
Yeah.
I bet you they're still there now.
Oh my God, probably are.
Hang on.
They're all that. I bet they're all doing the pose as well,
Oh,
wouldn't
that'd be amazing, man.
they? I read that and went, ha. That's good. That's good. Now, I was going to get into this slightly after, but we might as well get into it here. So, George Romero said several times that David, how do you say his name? Emgee's Zombie Walk is his favourite out of all of his Dead movies.
100%.
He's even gone on to say that the performance is worthy of a Lon Chaney. Him as a zombie. Oh my God.
Best zombie. No, well, second best zombie.
Yeah, well, I know you're talking about Bub.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for this,
Fucking
absolutely
brilliant.
astounding.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was watching it going, look at him.
His ankle.
Look at him. Yeah, he's got a bust ankle, but he's still walking on it. And you know what the absolute beautiful thing is about this is they remember bits, don't they?
Yeah.
So he
knows where they are.
He knows where they are,
Yeah.
and he helps tear down the wall. Oh,
He's going back home because they're there because
he knows they're there. He remembers. Oh, it's like what's his name? Roger.
Yeah.
He sits up, doesn't he? He looks up first like that. And I think he's in an interview. He said that then he sort of like goes, "I'm a zombie" sort of thing, but he knows where he is. But when he sits up, he says that's where he says he changes. He's like, "Hang on a minute."
Yeah, because he's just an automaton after that.
Yeah, he's just after the flesh, isn't he?
That
But
makeup
yeah,
on them two, like hero zombies,
yeah.
are fucking astounding, man.
It's when the lift opens
And he's just stood there.
he stood there, and then the hands go up, and then it realizes and stops.
Yeah.
The zombie hands are there. His whole walk, everything, absolute show stealer.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised Romero said that about him.
Definitely not.
Flyboy. I was gutted, to be honest. And I mean, I've seen it years ago, obviously years and years ago, and knew who was going to die and stuff like that. But I liked him. I liked him over Roger. I even liked him over Peter to a point.
Oh man, come on, man.
No, I
Peter's-
did because
Run, baby, run! He's
he's good. No, he is
brilliant.
good. No, he is good. Don't get me wrong. He is good. But I rooted for him,
Yeah.
even though I
He's
knew
kind of
what
like
was
the
going to
underdog because he couldn't
Yeah.
shoot. He was these big testosterone.
when he's there with the gun and
fucking
Roger comes just goes bonk and knocks
Yeah.
it out of the way. I'm like, oh, fucking lay
give
off.
him a fucking go, will
Yeah,
you?
lay off, will
Yeah.
you? You know what I mean? And he's trying his best. He's proposed to, and she's gone, no.
Yeah.
Why
Oh,
not?
mate, that scene after
That's
it where they're just lying in
heartbreaking.
bed and she's just got one tit out.
Yeah.
And it's just the most fucking depressing thing because he's just like, see, this is now my life.
Yeah.
I am in a prison of anything that I want
Yeah.
is here.
That's it. There's no.
But there's
it won't,
nothing I want.
there's no. It won't go anywhere from
No.
here. This is it.
Yeah.
We are here.
It's a prison. It's
Yeah.
a prison of convenience because you can literally have anything you want,
But it doesn't matter.
but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And they're just bored and they're existing.
And that's why she goes mad with the makeup
Yeah.
because she wants
Yeah,
to look like the mannequin. You know what I mean? She wants to be like the
Because
rest
they
of
are.
them.
Because that's all they are.
Yeah.
They're just existing in a
Yeah.
mall. It's so deep, this movie, man. It's such a
And we haven't even
deep
got
film.
into that, into the metaphors and all that sort of side of things. But as well is that, for me, one of the most terrifying things of this movie is, it's not anywhere specifically, but it's the bit where they've got their own dining room, and they've got a record player, and they've got a lamp, and they've got records. I don't know about you, it's terrifying. I could not sit down here now, boarded up, it's perfect, no one can get in, sit down and play a record knowing the zombies are outside.
Oh, I could.
Oh, I know. No, there's something terrifying about it.
Oh,
Do you know what? I
What are
can't.
you going to be doing? You're just going to go fucking stir crazy?
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't relax. I don't know about anyone else, but I knew, if I knew it was an apocalypse and there's a possibility of zombies getting in, and then also real people.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, like the Raiders. I'd be more worried about the Raiders.
Well, that's what I mean. I'd never let my guard down. I could never sit down and relax.
But they don't.
Yeah, I know, yeah,
know
but
what I mean?
just seeing that setup gives me anxiety.
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
It gives me
It
anxiety
really is
just to
horrible.
look at that
Yeah.
beautiful setup because I can't relax with all that going on. Oh, it really, I mean, what they did with the wall, and it was beautiful and it was good, but it fucking matter in the end. When,
Yeah, because fucking when one of them
when
turns.
Flyboy knew, oh, mate, it petrifies me, that scene petrifies me. Just that little shot of their dining room.
Do you know the bit that petrifies me in this?
Go on then.
And it's absolutely it's not an inconsequential moment in the movie. It's quite a big moment in the movie. But there's a shot of Roger when they're getting the trucks to bar off, and you can just see he's just gone PTSD.
Yeah.
I have seen too much, and he's just fucking about.
And he says, hey, whoa.
Yeah, you're not just messing with your life, you're messing with mine.
Mine. Yeah, he's lost
But
it.
it's not registering
No.
with him, and he's just like woo, woohoo, woohoo, I can
Dead
do
loud.
this. And it's like, right, you're fucking spiraling, mate.
Yeah.
You are spiraling.
Because when he was going, woo, I was going, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut
but
up.
that performance out of him then
Yeah.
freaks me the fuck out because because I put myself in the seat of Peter.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Fucking arsehole.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm trying to keep us safe. I'm trying to keep us alive. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You're going off script here, mate.
Yeah.
I would.
Well, he paid the price, didn't he?
We did.
He
But
forgot his bag, didn't he? But then he stayed around too long shooting him.
yeah, he was trying to be a
Didn't have
fucking hero.
Yeah.
Stop being a fucking hero.
Right.
You tit.
Cost him his
Fuck
life.
around. I quote, fuck around, see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stop fucking about, because something's going to go wrong. And it did, catastrophically.
Yeah.
Freaks me out. Absolutely freaks me out.
We've both got scenes in it that freak us out for the different reasons. Oh, there you go. This one is the most profitable film in all of his Dead series. Obviously, it's monumental. It's huge.
Which surprises me.
Yeah, Day didn't do very well.
Which surprises me.
Which surprised me
because it was the heyday of 80s horror when Day come out.
And that's where you got the real effects. Is
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Savini again?
Yeah.
Oh, wait till we get to Day. Sorry, we keep going on. Jumping,
Spoilers.
jumping at the bit. Do you know what the body count is in this film?
No, you said that you had a body count before.
You
and
were
I was
like,
what?
I don't normally do it, but I found it and I was like, oh, interesting. Okay, body count 93 in total. That's a lot of dead bodies. That's 17 humans, 76 zombies.
17 humans.
Well, you think you've got the SWAT team at the beginning. One of them, I couldn't believe it. He's blue, is it? He's like,
yeah.
I've had enough of
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You know.
Oh, that tenement scene at the beginning, man.
Oh, man.
You know, apart from obviously like all the shit that's going on in the mall,
Yeah.
that opening scene in this is fucking horrific.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So one of Lisa's favourite movies is a movie called Killing of America.
Right.
And it's like a weird documentary about horrible shit happening in America. So
Right.
it's got like serial killers and like fucking, you know, like the Twilight Zone where the helicopter fucking kills the people and stuff like that. And there's one scene in it that always reminds me of Dawn of the Dead.
Right.
So there's it's like, I don't even know what they were. I think they were it might even be based on it. It was like Puerto Rican nationals in a hotel, and there's like this big shootout between SWAT on the roof, and it is fucking scene for scene.
Oh, my God, it's that the same thing.
It's exactly the same.
Bloody hell.
And when they go into the building in this and go down into the basements and there's all the fucking zombies coming out and biting people and stuff, and these poor people, these poor SWAT team,
Yeah.
haven't got a clue what's going on. They think it's terrorist insurgents.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking not. It's fucking zombies.
But you see Peter rolls a tear, doesn't he?
Yeah, because
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's gutted that they're all obviously the way they are, but they're kept in there. You know.
that's horrible. That.
It is horrible, but I don't know. I don't know about you. Did you see the one who was... There's one, it looks like he's trying to get comfy to sleep. He's going...
Yeah.
I couldn't help but laugh.
But is he?
Well, no, he's trying to probably get out.
I don't know. He's had
You
lots he might be trying to die.
Maybe, yeah.
Because they're all people. The priest says they're all people's loved ones. We've kept them in here. I've given them the last rites.
Yeah.
So it says later on they remember they are us. So if he knows that he's had the last rites, he's just waiting to die and he's getting himself comfortable.
Oh, deep.
Oh, hey.
Deep.
Hey.
Bloody hell. Woo.
And I think that scene with the... Sorry, mate, I'm just going on.
Go on, go on.
That scene with the priest. So the big line in this is when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Oh, what a line.
I like the priest's line.
Right.
better,
Okay.
Where he goes, you outnumber them now, but soon I think they're going to outnumber you.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, gives me fucking
Gives goosies.
because he knows what's going on because he's like Trinidad or wherever he's from. And he knows that the zombies.
Yeah.
He knows. And he knows what's fucking coming. And he's just like, just let me pass. Just let me pass.
Yeah.
And you know he's going outside and just blowing his brains out. Because he
Probably.
knows what's coming. Fucking
Super deep. Super deep. So, you said there's 10 cuts.
Yeah.
10 different cuts. There is, I mean, this will be one of them, me not knowing about the 10 cuts. So there is an extended version there is an extended version that has found its way onto file sharing sites called the Extended Mall Hours Cut. Yeah? Which combines footage. What's that?
Foul sharing.
File sharing.
I'm not down with technology. It could have been foul sharing. I was
Foul
like, what's this?
No, file sharing. It's on the internet.
Tinterwebs.
On Tinterwebs, yeah. Which combines footage of all three major versions of the film into 150 5-minute cut. So basically, somebody's done their favourite cut and found bits.
Okay.
And pulled it all together. I don't know if that's... Are you looking at the time on that? This is an unofficial one, I think.
Oh no, I'm not looking at the time, but this is the Arrow Blu-ray of it, and it's got like 3 different versions, and
It'll be the 3 main, wouldn't it?
had loads of fucking
Extras.
on it. No, I was just checking to see if it was on that, but it's fucking everything else is on that.
So this is some stuff I thought was interesting from Japan, because Japan have different censorship than we do, and America. They're very hot on the censorship. As in, like, no, you can't see that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Well, apparently they are here.
No, you're completely right. But if
Okay.
you've ever seen a Pink movie, then it's fucking. They're not fucking that. Fucking.
Oh, right, okay, maybe
Jesus.
not. So, a unique Japanese dubbed variant of the Argento cut, nicknamed the Suspiria version, was broadcast on TV in Tokyo in October 1980, right? And due to the poor quality of the music and effects, tracks provided by the dubbing company, much of the film's sound design had to be reworked from scratch, and most of Goblin's score was replaced with music cues from their soundtracks from Suspiria.
No fucking way. I'd love to hear that, man. Imagine Suspiria over Dawn of the Dead.
And the Heroin Busters from the same year. I don't know.
Heroin Busters.
In these Japanese versions, right, the dialogue concerning the subplot of Fran's pregnancy also differs from the original version, as Peter is now in favour of Fran having the child instead of suggesting an abortion. Yeah? And his final line of dialogue upon Fran informing that they have the helicopters low on fuel is, "We have to find a place to raise the baby." Compared to the original nonchalant... Alright. Completely changed.
I want to see that.
And the Japanese theatrical version was a censored version of Dario Argento's cut, so that's the dark cut anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The less comedic version.
Moody.
The Argento version, in its original form, couldn't pass the strict Japanese censor board.
Oh shit.
What does make this version interesting is how the censors dealt with the film's graphic content. The film stopped on the frame prior of the violent, prior to the violence, and froze. Okay? With the sound continuing to play, then a second or two later, when the offending moment has passed, the film jumped back into motion.
Oh, that's fucking ridiculous.
I
Oh
know.
my god, but I want to see it.
Yeah, just to say,
Just for that, it'd be like Monkey, wouldn't it? When something's happening in Monkey and everything just go freeze frame.
Yeah. But the Suspiria music over the top, I'd love to hear that. I found that and went, ooh, interesting.
I reckon that'd fit, you know.
Yeah, probably would,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
Witch.
Yeah.
It might
It's
do.
got witch all over the
It
place.
might
There's nothing to do with witches in this.
But there you go, that's my trivia.
I'm going to watch Dawn of the Dead and play the Suspiria record over.
You probably could have. Yeah, you could definitely try it. A bit that I thought was hilarious was with that classic line when they're over the balcony and they're looking, they're going, why are they doing? They're us. You know, they just remember. They just want to be here, whatever. And then, of course, Peter says the classic line, "There's no more room in hell." It makes me laugh, though, because they're stood there talking, and fucking Peter's got this fucking... Peter's got this mink fucking coat on, and so was the other one as well.
like fucking 70s pimps.
Well, it's just because they can fucking have
just 'cause
anything. They can have anything. You got that classic line, and he's wearing a fur coat. That's so funny.
That
So
line,
funny.
man. That line when he goes to, and he goes like my daddy back in.
Oh yeah.
Fucking.
You know voodoo. You know.
So when we were in New Orleans, we went on on a ghost hunt.
Yeah.
In New Orleans. What the fuck? We basically marched around New Orleans by a crackhead. That's what it was like. And she started talking, you know, because like New Orleans has got like a massive like voodoo community there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there was loads of stuff about voodoo in it, and it was dead good and what have you. And then she started talking about zombies.
All right.
And she was like, you know, so like some of the voodoo priestesses started making zombies and stuff like that. And I literally said that to her and went, "Do you know Macumba?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "That's what they used to make zombies, Macumba." And she was like, "Oh, I've never heard of it." And I was like, "Yeah, it's real." It's like, it's in fucking Dawn of the Dead.
I used it from this. Brilliant.
100%.
She was like, never heard of it.
I know about zombies from Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, but it's become.
You never told it was Dawn of the Dead, though,
No,
did you?
did she?
Oh, brilliant.
She was like, I'll have to look into that. I was like, yeah, dude, Macumba.
Oh, my God. Right, well, this is the bit where I normally go into the composer and blah, blah, blah. But we've done a lot on Goblin already in our Suspiria episode. You can go check it out. Everyone kind of knows Goblin anyway. I'm not going to rehash the same thing. We haven't said that we are actually reviewing the...
Argento cut.
We're doing the...
Argento
Oh,
cut.
yeah, there's the scores. Right, sorry, I was getting confused. I haven't seen the Argento cut, though.
You've seen the cut.
You've seen
the Romero cut, and basically all that Argento was done. He's took out all the comedy, but he's took out a key scene for me as well, which shocked me.
What was that?
The helicopter scene. So he took out the helicopter zombie.
Why?
I don't know.
See, maybe because he fucking looks like fucking a bad version of Frankenstein.
I mean, to be honest with you, any Italian director that's taken something out because it looks bad needs to look at his fucking own catalogue.
Yeah.
I mean, I have literally seen Italian directors with fucking rubber tarantulas, and they make no qualms about it. It is a fucking rubber tarantula. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's just put that out there. You have got no business taking out a perfectly good
Yeah, it is
effect scene
for the
time.
Yeah.
I don't know why Argento took it out.
No.
I kind of lost a little bit of lost a bit of cool points there.
I think he probably thought this looks too comedic. That maybe they might laugh that when it happens.
He's got a scene in Inferno where people throwing cats at people. Literally throwing cats at people.
I don't know.
You've seen Suspiria, haven't you? You've seen the dog in Suspiria.
Yeah.
Where it's literally a fucking man's hands with hair on it.
Yeah.
The neck. You've got no right to take this out, mate.
I don't know why he did that then. That's very strange.
If I ever meet him again, I'm going to ask him.
Yeah, or get his translator to do it for you.
Yeah,
because he really doesn't do English.
Just like,
yeah, he really doesn't. He really don't do English. Yeah, so we're not going into composers because we've done Goblin before. And just to put it out there, we are going over the Goblin score.
Yeah.
That's what we've got here. There is another version. But while we're talking of that, should we get onto pressings?
Yes, we should.
Okay, now, there are as many pressings as there is DVDs and Blu-rays. And I'm not going to go through every single one because it'll at least be 2 hours just for that.
Yeah.
When I was researching the pressings, I was like, oh, really?
So today when I messaged you?
Oh, really? Yeah, I can see why you messaged me now. Have you done pressings? No, not yet. Do you want me to do them? Can you? Fucking knob. Woo!
Sorry, mate.
It's fine. I'm going through the short version. So I didn't go mad. I kept it quite down to a minimum, okay? So, in 77, I've put all the pictures up because the covers are beautiful. Yeah. So you'll see them as I'm saying it. So, in 77, Cinevox released this beautiful looking one with a classic skull on the front, yeah? That was released on various different colour inner labels. So your inner label of the record. The records were all black, but the inner labels were different.
Okay.
Some of them were, different. Oh God, I can't remember the colours. Basically, rainbow of colour labels on the inside. I'm not going to go through all that. Oh. So that was in 77. In 78, 7 Seas Records released another
77? Version. It didn't come out until 78. Did they release it before it came out?
Oh, that's what my thingy says.
No, I'm...
No, yeah, that's a point. It's a good point. Why would it say 77?
Do you think it was like Goblin releasing their, this is our record?
Could have been.
Yeah.
Could have been, yeah, maybe. Yeah, because most of these are the Goblin. Yeah, in fact, there's everything but one, actually, is a Goblin. So maybe they did. Because it was filmed in 77.
Yeah.
It could have been released prior.
So you reckon Goblin was like, this is our new album?
Could be.
Yeah,
it's possible. Well, that's the only one that was 77. The rest are 78 onwards. Okay, so 7 Seas Records released this beautiful looking version in 78. And then our unpronounceable, unbelievably lucky record label that releases everything, Varose Salabande. They released one in 78.
Yo, we're having trouble saying that, mate. Some of these fucking titles on there, so it's going to be like...
Well, the Varose one released the classic cover, which is, of course, that's the classic
the one you
cover.
want.
Yeah. And then Polydor released one, and that it was through Goblin,
Okay.
and that was called Goblin Zombie. That was the front cover.
Yeah.
It's called Goblin
Yeah.
Zombie, and that was in '82. Then the Dagger Red version. We're jumping a bit here. We've gone to 2000.
Okay.
We've jumped a bit, but in 2000 and 2004, Dagger Red released their version,
Which I've got.
which we'll get into. Then, Classic Waxwork, in 2017, they released, I believe, I can only find two. I believe there's the blue-green swirl, which is the zombie flesh, and then there was the pink and orange.
So that was the subby.
Was that the sub?
Yeah.
Subscriber variant. Okay, and that was in 2019, so that's a couple of years later.
Yeah.
Okay. Cinevox reissued it in 2021.
Fucking Cinevox, man. These just...
They're like Real Gone Music.
It's
Return of the Living Dead.
yeah.
And they're just fucking firing them out.
Cinevox was the ones that was Suspiria, wasn't it? That,
Yeah, I
that
think so,
released
yeah.
them in like fucking every colour under the sun.
Yeah. Real Gone Music is the same because they've released the Return of the Living Dead soundtrack at least 17 times on different
How many have
colours.
you got?
I don't. I've only got. I've got 4 of the Real Gone Music. In total, I've got 12, but that's still not enough. That's a different story. So they released it on clear, purple, and white. There's probably more.
Yeah, definitely is.
Yeah, that's what I found
Yeah.
in the short space of time I had.
You're just like, I'm not going any further than this.
Now, we're going back a bit here because Trunk Records released the soundtrack on vinyl, and that's this beautiful yellow cover with the eye popping.
Yeah.
That's the
So
only
that's
one.
all the library music stuff, isn't
That's
it?
all the library stuff. It's got the gonk on it and stuff like that. Now, that is interesting. That would be really nice to hear.
So,
Yes.
this year,
Yeah.
Mighty Waxwork
Are doing that.
are releasing the library music.
Oh, I might have to get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I want. I love that bit.
You want my Primark song?
Yeah.
Literally going to Primark.
Yeah.
And literally whistling.
Is that what you do?
They're all like fucking zombies, isn't they?
Oh dear. Now, what are we jumping here? 2018, Rushblade. They released it. A beautiful CD vinyl box set, which had, you'll see it now. It's got the tote bag, it's got the poster, it's got the CD, it's got the vinyl. They released that on 2 colours, green vinyl and grey marble, both in 2018. I have one. We will show you one of those. And then Deep Red, Rushblade again, released a transparent lime version with the poster. Very nice. Very nice. They're the pressings, real short. Right, my friend, should we get into the meat of it? What we're here to do?
Yeah, let's talk about some fucking records.
Let's talk about some vinyl.
So, I've got this twice.
That's different for you. You're not
It is.
normally a double dipper.
Only on certain things. Certain things.
Suspiria as well, wasn't it?
Suspiria,
Yeah.
Halloween,
Yeah.
and probably this.
Yeah.
But I'm not going double dip. I'm not going like triple dip. You know what I mean? I've got the versions that I kind of want until that library cues comes out.
Well, that's different record.
Because I haven't got
That's
the
not the
library cues
soundtrack,
from
yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I have got the Dagger Red.
Okie
When
doke.
was this released, you say?
Dagger Red was 2000 or 2004. Between
So, that fits into my timeline.
2004. Do you think it's because of the remake? Remake was 2004.
You reckon?
There's a possibility this could have been released because in 2004, if you remember,
The remake.
and Shaun of the Dead,
And Shaun of the Dead.
they were released within a week,
Yeah.
and it was zombie mayhem everywhere. Everywhere was like, oh my god, have you seen Shaun of the Dead? It's funny. Have you seen 2004? It's the remake.
Funny.
They run. You know what I mean?
Fucking shit.
I do like the baby is fucking
Oh.
awful. The baby's rubbish. The
Do
baby.
you want to do it?
The baby's rubbish.
Should we get into it? Should we
Go
do?
on then.
Should we have this argument again?
Okay.
Why are they running?
Because he wants to be different. That's why. That's why. Do you know what? I'm not saying that. I don't say agree. I don't think I agree with it. What I'm saying is like the beginning of Dawn of the Dead. Oh, Dawn of the Dead. It's a TV station and it's all fucking going chaos. This one, it's the nurse. It's completely different.
I know.
Yeah,
And the zombies.
I know. Yeah.
And the fucking running. Again, the fucking run. The fast zombies. Why? They can't run. They got rigor mortis. They have literally got... What are you showing me here? What? They don't run.
They do.
Do these shit.
They
You
do.
cheeky bastard.
They
When did he
do.
run into Dawn of the Dead?
When?
Let's not get mistaken with falling over and
No,
stumbling a little bit.
No.
They don't run.
When they're fueling up,
He is not the kids.
they run at him.
Okay, right.
They
That's
run. They run.
right.
They do, though.
No, let me finish.
And do you know what the beautiful thing is? He
fucking-
did not know that scene was going to happen. He had no idea.
Okay.
His reaction is real.
Twat.
Honestly,
So-
they run. Okay, go on.
The reason that they run is
Yeah.
because they were kids.
Yeah, and
Right.
you tell a kid to don't run. They run.
They run.
Yeah.
That's not that you can't. No, that's the shittest argument ever. That
No, they do. They run.
We'll stop doing this.
I
you know?
have figured out why the Return of the Dead zombies run and the Dawn of the Dead zombies shuffle.
Go on.
Now, as we talked about before from Night of the Living Dead, it was supposedly, it's not official, is it? But
No,
it's supposedly
it's a
meteor
comet.
or a comet has turned whatever. In return, it was the 2,4,5 trioxin chemical, yeah, that was to spray on marijuana that didn't work,
Yeah.
and the VA hospital and blah blah blah, and it went infected and it went blah blah blah. That's what makes them smart, and that's what makes them run. Is the trioxin chemical, because it's a chemical. There you go. But that's that. Anyway, that was all I wanted to clear up.
Physiologically,
I know it doesn't make sense. Zombies don't make
the
sense.
fucking
Anyway.
no. That's just like saying like as if in a film, as if.
I'm jumping the gun there with the return.
Physiologically, they're dead.
Yeah.
Physiologically, they've got rigor mortis. Physiologically, they have got no power in their muscles. They are running on. It's like the flat earther going, we've got followers all around the globe. They're running on instinct,
Yeah.
but the bodies won't move
Yeah.
because of rigor mortis. They're stiff, they're dystonic, they're fucking... they can't move because I'm fucking dead. They can't sprint like fucking... Like fucking Bolt.
Just to clear with you, I don't think that the 2004 film is amazing, you know. Just to clarify.
Just running zombies just piss me off, man.
Yeah, I understand. I know you don't like him.
And not Return of the Living Dead. That doesn't piss me off.
No, because
there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
But they still shouldn't be able to run.
Well, the only thing about the 2004 one is because they can run, it makes it a little bit slightly more terrifying. You know, in the beginning, like in the beginning scene where the little girl bites him,
Yeah.
and he turns that quick,
Yeah.
and he's like through the door. That's pretty like, oh fuck.
So that's acceptable.
Fuck. Yeah,
Because if they're turning that quick,
yeah. He's
then
still fresh,
you've
isn't he?
still got, you haven't got that rigor mortis going
I don't
through.
think they have any old like. They don't have. Most of them are quite new, aren't they?
But
If you
once
think
you're
about it.
dead, that decomposition's
It's
going
going
to
to start
start.
kicking in, isn't it?
So they should. I understand that they should run at the beginning.
That's blood pooling up. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I love it.
But it
Yeah,
from that point of view, if you're just bit and the transformation takes that
that quick.
quick,
You're still fresh, aren't you?
you're fresh. You can
Yeah,
run
yeah.
anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that film would have been better if it would have had that transition.
We showed them slowing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they were running. They walk, and the next minute they go.
Yeah.
And they'll run
So it's
towards
kind
the
of
door.
like, and I know it's not, they're not zombies, the fucking virus, but it's like 28 days later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think 28 days later, everybody took this idea of a fast zombie being terrifying, which it is.
Yeah, of course.
But they weren't zombies.
They were virus infected, weren't they? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So zombies, for me, always will be a
Shufflers.
shuffling horde that you cannot escape.
Yeah.
Can't escape anywhere. They're always
You
going to
can
be there.
knock one and two down, but when you get a few of them together, well, George is
He's
the king of showing you what happens when they all get hold of you.
There's no stopping them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bit of thing on there.
Amazing.
Anyway, yes.
Yeah, sorry.
So there's a possibility this was re-released because of Dawn and Sean, but we don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is the Daggerhead
Lovely.
one.
Get it out, mate. Show the peeps.
What a very weird front cover.
I hate that front cover.
Yeah.
I really do.
It's not. I don't know.
It's the ice rink at the end, isn't it? But
It is, but it's like half of it's taken up by a shadow silhouette.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Nice 180 gram. Yeah, very very weird. Very weird. Not the best front cover.
back cover should be the front.
Oh my god! Of course, 100%. It's the spray. Look at it. Oh my it's got Dawn of the Dead there and Zombie there. That's very nice.
And that's what I was saying before. Did Goblin release it as
A zombie,
album?
like Goblin Zombie,
Yeah.
like that version, yeah. That's possible, yeah. That should have been the cover easily. And this is the same. This is just the Goblin score. Obviously, because it's Zombie, isn't it? What about the gatefold? Oh my god! Oh, hands down, winner of the winner of the
Gatefold
gatefold
award.
competition goes to Dagger Red.
Absolutely phenomenal.
That's brilliant.
Do you know why I love it? Do you know why I love that?
What's that?
Because of that zombie.
The white eyes.
The white eyes. Because none of the... Obviously, it's just the way that the camera flash is gone.
Yeah.
But it's just fucking
If
terrifying.
they'd
man.
changed all these to have white eyes with the blue skin, that would have made it 10 times more terrifying.
Well creepy.
Yeah. Well, Evil Dead style, isn't it? Dead-eyed sort of thing. That is a beautiful gatefold.
And again, zombies, milky eyes.
Yeah.
Your eyes discolour when you die.
It could
You know what
happen,
I mean?
couldn't
So,
it? Yeah.
Completely good.
That's really nice.
Nice.
That is really nice, to be
50p.
fair. Is that the 50p
That's the
one?
50p
The HMV 50p
That's the
one.
hidden under floorboards record. That.
Oh my god! You have to. Anyone who doesn't know, go on.
I've said this already so many
We have
times.
already, but-
So, obsolescent markdowns. I used to work in HMV. For anyone that is watching in America, HMV is a record store. I think it's over in America anyway. I'm just being an old fart.
I don't know,
So,
is it?
record shop. I used to work in this record shop, big, massive record shop, and I used to do the ordering. So I found mint. I found this record on track, and it was like 20 quid, something like that.
Right.
So I ordered it in, one copy
For you.
for me. It come in, and I knew that if you didn't sell something that was specially ordered, and it didn't sell over a year, it got ridiculously marked down. So I was like, order. 3 days later, me mate in the back, Liam, your records come in, it's one of your fucking weird fucking movies. I was like, alright, go ahead. Took it, and behind our counter, there was like 2 floorboards that wasn't working. So I went, rip! Under the floorboards, this and Suspiria. I ordered
Really?
the same. So the manager's looking through the orders, and he was like, why have you ordered that? And I was like, oh, some customer wanted it. Who was it? It was Alan, some fella that used to come in, was obsessed with horror movies.
Right.
Alan wanted it. Did he buy it? No. Where is it? Oh, I don't know. He put it somewhere. It might be on another counter. Fucked hidden under the floorboard. So the obsolescent markdowns comes out next January. This isn't like fucking February that I ordered this in when this come out. And it comes down. It just said, Dawn of the Dead, 50p. Suspiria, 50p.
Quid.
Pulls it out, hides it till the end of the day, gets it out, end of the day, walks up to me mate and goes, staff sale please sir, I'll have these 2 records, £1, 30% discount, 70p.
70p for 2 records.
£1.40 for 2 fucking records.
Oh my god.
The manager come up to me and went, what have you just bought? Because he had obviously the notes of what was going in obsolescent markdowns. And he was like, a record bag then? What have you just bought? And I was like, I just found Dawn of the Dead and Suspiria. And he was like, what, the ones you fucking ordered in? I was like, how dare you? What are you talking about? I've just found these in the racks. I seen the obsolescent markdowns and I flipped, and there they were. There they were, right in front of me. Who knew? And he was like, you're a knob. If I ever get prove where you've hidden these, I'm going to sack you. And I was like, well,
go ahead.
Well, you can't, can you?
You're not going to find it.
And the mine, and it was £1.40. So, toodle pip, have a nice evening.
Best money ever. Brilliant.
Best 70p I've ever saw.
That's amazing. So, your basic black.
So, excuse me. Fuck you, HMV, for sacking me.
Didn't get you for that, did they?
No.
No. Nice black, basic black, nice red and black labels.
That is one of them records that's eternally clean. You know when you get them records that like you've had for ages
But stays
and
beautifully.
they look new.
And they never get dust on them.
No.
That's one of them. Do you know why? It's a big, thick dust jacket.
Fat fucking...
That is nice.
It's gorgeous.
Right, do you want to go with mine
I
now?
want to see yours.
You haven't seen this one, have you? Now this was...
Show me mine, I'll show you yours.
Oh, you beauty. Now this was a gift from our good friend Paul Leatherface. How you doing, buddy? We know he'll be watching because he always watches. Fair play to
Everything.
him. We've just been to his house and picked up a good stash. Good lad. Very good. But he gifted me this. He didn't want it and he asked me, Tinman, do you want this? And I was like, oh my God, yes. And to be fair, I'm so glad he did because when we came to do this, it was like, I've got it. Because normally it's like, oh, I have to find it on here or find it on there because I might not own it. I actually had it. And you've not seen this version before, have you? Get your logos around that. Oh, I hid it so we couldn't see it because this is his first time looking at it.
Bear with.
You look, I'll get a beer. And we're back with people who look like things. Yes, mate.
Interesting.
Okay, why is that?
Goblin. Demonia.
So what is this then?
So
news to me.
you remember when I was talking about in the Suspiria album that Goblin split up? And there was Claudio Simonetti's Goblin.
Yeah.
And then there was like loads of splinter groups.
Right, yeah.
So Demonia
It's one of them.
was the splinter group. So they both got the rights to Dawn of the Dead because they both writ Dawn of the Dead.
So they've had to put both
So they've had to put both on.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So I know Claudio Simonetti is obviously in Goblin because it's Claudio Simonetti's Goblin. I don't know any other member of Goblin.
Okay.
So I reckon it's like, I don't know, like the fucking bongo player and flutist or something
Could
like
be,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That who's done Demonia.
Yeah.
But that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Let's have a look at my back. Oh my God. That's what you want in it.
That's it. Beautiful. I am a massive fan of green.
Yeah.
Since Return of the Living Dead, I love luminous green, don't I?
You're fucking obsessed.
Oh, yeah, I am. But look at that beautiful luminous green there.
It's nice. I like the way the I can't do that. I've got it all in here.
Yeah, so you can see it.
I like the sequential order.
Yeah.
I like the zombies. Oh, is he a zombie? Oh, let's walk away.
Such a famous scene.
Oh, so
I mean, he always looks a bit like, but this one, oof, she's proper nasty, isn't it?
so many conventions in America.
Yeah.
You will go and there'll be in the back corner a gang of them, and it'll be Hare Krishna zombie, Nair zombie,
No way.
fucking zombie with an AK-47, fat
Yeah.
zombie at the door.
All of them are
And
cons.
all of the zombies that are in this all do cons
Oh, amazing.
because people that want to get the posters signed by
Everybody.
everyone
Yeah.
will go up and go like $20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a bit gutted about it, to be honest with you, because I've got that Dawn of the Dead poster upstairs, and I really should have got it signed by George Romero and then gone through and got him to sign everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's nice. Rushblade, man. Rushblade always put out really good records.
They do, to be fair,
so I've
don't
got the Demons 1 and 2
Yeah.
by Rushblade. They must be in a deal with Claudio Simonetti because I think they put out Profondo Rosso as well.
Right.
Good
Nice.
record. Good. Let's have a look.
All right, I've turned it over because I want you to see this label first and then the other label after.
Okay.
Okay. This beautiful grey marble.
Ooh, that's nice, isn't it?
Look at it.
Roger in the middle.
So nice, isn't
Roger in his chin.
it? I've never had so much hard work putting that on my turntable in my
it tight?
life. Oh my God, was it?
Is it one of them?
It was well, putting it on, it was fine because you can just go, oh, but you can feel the pressure, but getting it off, I hate that.
Drilling
You can
it off.
feel the bend. Oh, it's horrible. Nice marble though.
I like that. That's really,
well nice.
really nice.
It's like a bloody kitchen top marble, isn't it?
Looks like a gravestone, man.
Nice.
Cool. Let's have a look at the other side.
You're gonna love the other label. You're gonna love that other label.
Oh, shit! To the gory end. Fucking amazing. And the spindle comes right through his gob as well.
Yeah.
Ah,
So well done.
that is gorgeous.
Knew you'd love that one.
Love it. That.
So cool.
Fucking love that image, man.
It's great, isn't
It's just the shock in his eyes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that like registered at the blow, and it's just like,
it? Yeah.
fuck.
Cool, isn't it?
Amazing.
Very cool.
Absolutely. The cat's pajamas.
So nice one, Paul Leatherface, my man. Cheers
That's
for
good,
that.
man.
Appreciate
I'll
that.
pick that up. to be honest with you, just for them in labels.
That's what I mean. I knew you'd like them. So,
However,
Waxwork.
let's get on to the big bad fucking Waxworks Records Extended.
Now, you know, in my Friday 13th unboxing, I stated that Waxwork never sent Friday 13th with a nice poly jacket.
Yeah.
You remember me saying that?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. I can't remember who. Somebody commented underneath in the comments and said they stopped doing them because of the whole eco thing. Fair enough. At least we know why. But this is one of them lovely poly jackets. Look at the hype sticker. That logo is just to die for, isn't it? Oh, to get it to die for. Oh, brilliant. Complete original soundtrack by Goblin, coloured vinyl, double LP, remastered for vinyl, print insert, artwork by Butcher Billy. Right then. Shall we have a look?
Do you see my face drop then?
Yes. I will be the same as you, I'm afraid. I know what's coming. Okay, let's have a look then. I love the logo.
I love the logo because you love the logo.
The logo is the logo. They haven't altered the logo. That's fine. I love the little goblin in the corner. Beautiful. No more room in hell. The quote.
Absolute dog shit.
That is okay.
No, it's not.
It's
No.
Compared to the rest, that's okay.
Absolute dog shit.
Okay. Now I'm guessing they wanted to go for the comic book effect that Romero was aiming for. He said it's like a comic book, isn't it?
He said it's like a comic book. But it's not a comic book.
Well, no, of course not. No,
It's fucking Dawn of the Dead.
it is.
He said George Romero says a lot of things. Doesn't mean that you want it on the front of a record. It's absolute tits.
Have you got behind the rainbow? There's a fucking rainbow on the front cover.
The fucking is as well, isn't it? Why the fuck is there a rainbow on the cover of Dawn of the Dead?
Rainbow on the front
It's
cover.
fucking shit.
Is it a rainbow or is it a target? It's on there as well.
I think it might be a target, but
It looks like a rainbow.
oh, it's so bad.
Sorry, Butcher Billy. Not a fan.
I think you.
I think there was a lot of backlash when this came out, I believe. I can see why.
I can understand it.
I mean, it's Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
If you came... Okay, you go. Look, alright, here we go. Pull that beast out.
We know that Waxworks don't do movie covers.
Well, this isn't a movie cover either, but either.
It
either.
is.
Speak English. Look at the difference. I mean, come on.
There's so many things that they could have done.
Even a silhouette of that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. No.
I don't know what would have been better. I honestly don't. But anything would have been better than that.
I think I prefer the Daggerhead one.
I prefer the Daggerheads one, but
Even
Waxworks
though-
don't do that.
No, they
Waxworks
don't.
invest in artists.
They do, to be fair.
Can you imagine Phantom City Creative doing this?
Oh, God, no. I mean, not...
Can you imagine a Ghoulish Gary cover for Dawn of the Dead?
No, I think Butcher Billy is good at drawing, to be fair. He's good at art.
He's a
It
graphic
just
artist.
doesn't suit
It's not
this
Dawn
release.
of the Dead.
That's the issue, yeah.
Eyeball.
Let's see how the back
Hate it.
looks.
Shit. Absolute shit.
I like the quote.
Yeah.
What are they? They're us, that's all. It was pretty cool, but, oh, mate, I
It
don't
looks
know.
like Assault on Precinct 13. Done bad.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, I'm sorry. It's
Because
not.
that is Assault on Precinct 13.
Is that the bit where he shoots Roger?
Yeah, essentially.
Right,
Yeah.
right, okay.
But
It might be people might love it, but I'm like you. I don't
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do. Oh, for fuck's sake!
You usually pull it back with the gatefold, don't you?
You normally that's what it's the redeeming factor, but
No.
no,
No.
no. Yeah, good graphic artist, but I'm sorry, it just doesn't work for this release at all. Doesn't work. Sorry. Okay, I've had enough look at that. Okay, what we got?
We got an art card.
Well, I quite like that. I think I prefer that. Although it looks like they're putting their hands in a load of custard. But still. Oh, it's just a 12 by 12 art card. Okay, cool. Nice.
It's so not because of the way that you've just said that.
That's what I mean.
It's diabolical.
I've just put it down.
It's absolutely diabolical.
Yeah.
They completely missed the trick.
Yeah, they could
Completely
have
missed the trick.
They could have gone. Which Romero? Yeah, here you
So,
go.
yeah,
This
A
is
and B.
Okay, A and B. Nice labels.
Nice label.
You can see
What?
the labels all right. Oh,
That's a nice label.
Oh, look at that.
Zombie flesh.
It's the zombie flesh. So it's the bluey, bluey green.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Good.
Like the little bursts of blue coming through. That's really nice. I love the label because it's although it's that weird mustardy colour.
I like that because it's like 70s. It's like vintage, isn't it?
I suppose it's a bit like the text on the back of the LP. It's that 70s
Yeah.
text sort of thing. Beautiful logo. Beautiful Dawn of the Dead logo. Very nice. Very nice. Oh.
Cheers, Bill.
Um,
Again. What
record absolutely astounding. Yeah, you can actually see that is Roger. Sorry, Peter. I keep getting Roger and Peter mixed up.
Yeah.
You can see it there a bit more, and it does go through the thing, which is
you
quite
can,
nice.
but he's got a massive big boggly eye.
Well, that's supposed to be Roger's hands. This is the bit of the scene you don't see. I don't know. It doesn't suit the record.
No, it definitely doesn't.
Okay, that's that one. I mean, not knocking Waxwork in any way, shape or form.
No, definitely not.
It's just this artwork doesn't suit this film.
And you know what, mate?
But it's horses
As
for courses. Isn't it?
everything in the art world goes,
Not
art is in the eye of the beholder.
exactly. It might. Someone
what I
might. Sean Wheeler. Absolutely. He was the same. He said recently on his Facebook post that he said the artwork. It was. I could not get my head around it. He's grown to love it. Fair enough. Nice. Like again, this has got a lot more blue.
That's gorgeous.
That was very nice. That one. That is very very nice. Better.
It is.
That's better.
Yeah.
Dawn of the Dead logo there with a hand. A lot of hands in this, isn't there?
I think I don't know if he's been given like 3 quotes, loads of hands. That's.
He must have seen it. He must have seen it to know to draw that, isn't he?
I mean, to be honest,
I'll put them there for now,
I feel like I'm ragging on this guy a little bit.
Anyway,
We don't score the artwork. If we did, I would give it a 2.
so let's get on to tracks.
Cool.
The beef.
So
The beef of this whole
this
Magoola.
has got a billion fucking tracks on it. It has got.
Let's see what you got compared to mine, because I think the one I was listening to this because it's the record I own.
We have got 17 tracks on the Waxwork.
Oh, have we? Oh, shit. Oh, you got 13.
So there's a lot of alternate takes.
Okay.
There's a lot of. Well, there's not a lot. There's a couple of just random bits of noise on
Right.
the Waxwork ones, which is brilliant. Like Zombie, the Living Dead voices.
Oh, right. Oh,
And
cool.
it's just like.
Oh, that's cool.
And it is
Nice
it's
to
dead
have,
cool.
yeah.
You know, like on Night of the Living Dead, when I was saying like there's loads of like little weird noises and stuff
Yeah.
like that. They put a lot of stuff on there
Aye,
as
it's
well.
the same sort of thing.
However,
Yeah.
my favourite tracks, and it's dead weird this record because I break it down and the whole movie is broken down into 3 themes for me,
Right.
and they keep repeating themselves.
Oh, okay.
If you know what I mean.
Well, I've not seen it with the Argento version, so I don't
Okay.
know which bits go where. So I need
Alright.
to ask you where certain scene,
Okay.
a track certain is.
So my first one is. These are all in Italian, so for our Italian watchers, I am so
Do you
sorry.
want me to read it? Because I am Italian.
La Caccia.
I don't even know where that fucking. Where is that? Oh yeah,
La Caccia.
La Cassia.
So La Caccia is the JC Penney raid.
Right.
With Roger, Flyboy, and Peter.
Yeah.
And they're all banging on the windows,
Yeah.
and it's din din din
Din din
din din din din
din.
din
Yeah.
din 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 din.
Yeah.
It's so good because it's kind of like the done. They're at home. They know the plan.
Yeah.
And it's all it's still all synthy and still like weird,
Yeah.
but it's nice. They're good.
Yeah,
They're there. It's kind of like that hero.
I'm surprised this score's quite. If you could put this on, yeah, maybe my version rather than yours because you've got a bit more to it. You put mine on, and not tell me what the score's from. I wouldn't know it was Dawn of the Dead. I think so, because it's very upbeat. In places you're like, whoa. I mean,
Some of it is.
some of it is, but on my version, there's nothing that's really dark apart from the first track, which we'll probably get to later. But yeah,
Honorable mention.
yes, of course, of course. Yeah, go on. Then, sorry.
So, Next one, next favourite of mine is fucking hell. Zaratozum.
Have I got that?
Zaratozum.
That's the one that's like metal, isn't it?
That's fucking, and it starts.
It's in mine.
It's like,
It's in mine. Yeah.
Then it sounds like War Pigs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And it just goes into this fucking.
But it's like a prog rocky metal,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's not like metal.
Guess what scene it is?
Go on with because
It's
I haven't
metal.
seen. Yeah, so
Guess what
which
scene
bit
it is? Guess. It's the only.
Is it the gang?
It's the biker attack.
Yes.
And it
Of course
fucking
it is.
fits fucking perfect.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you got Tom Savini with a little moustache comb going, how many are there in there? There's only 3 of us. Asshole. And you just hear it, you see the lights of the fucking, of the convoy coming towards the mall.
Yeah.
And it just goes, boom. And you're like, fucking right, I want to be in the Pagans.
See, I've chosen my tracks not knowing where they are because I've only seen the Romero
cut.
version. Yeah.
So, in the Romero cut,
Yeah.
what's the music over that bit?
I can't remember it, honestly. It's it could be anything. I've only seen the one since '93, so not sure.
Strangely enough, this is the only song that's like that on the album. The rest of it is very goblin and very synth.
Yeah, it
You know
is.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
this one stood
And
out.
then this blasts out of the speakers, and you're like, fucking hell, Goblin can play metal.
Yeah, that was in my number 2. That was because it just stood out. Like, oh, this is really good.
Yeah, exactly.
It stood out really well.
So
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is Jesus Christ. I Immagini della Follia.
Let's see. I can't read your writing. Alla Magini della Follia.
Exactly what I've just said, but
Yeah.
without a weird accent.
Okay.
And this is the tenement zombies, where they go in and they find all the corpses in the bed, all the zombies in the basement.
Yeah.
And this is all. Remember Night of the Living Dead when it went into like all the weird zombie synth and the pops and the wah, 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 wah. This is Dawn of the Dead version of that.
Oh right. Okay.
So it starts off with all like the tribal drums,
Yeah.
and then just starts going into all of that. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Because every
Like it's
zombie,
underwater.
yeah, every zombie film needs to have this strange music in it.
Yeah.
Where it's not really music, it's just fucking weird sounds. And this is that.
Right.
But the scene of it is harrowing, isn't it?
Yeah.
When they go into that basement and they're all the zombies trying to get comfortable.
Trying to get comfortable. Shoveling left and right.
Bits of fucking legs and arms all over the floor.
Having a good chew.
Peter's just there and you just see the gun coming down and it's like...
Yeah.
And it harkens back to zombie flesh eaters. Like the boat can leave now and you just see the thing
Yeah.
out of the head. Perfect. Brilliant. Nice. Third favourite.
Yeah.
Fourth favourite. Lacatia.
Oh, you're going for a fourth. That's
I'm
cool.
going for a fourth, and
Okay.
then we've got the honourable mention.
Oh, we got mine yet.
You got yours yet?
Oh. Yeah.
So, zombie.
That's my first. Yes.
Oh, I used to listen to this run.
That is bam 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 is an odd note in between.
Yeah.
Diddly do did do did. Oh.
As soon as it stops, you just get the drum. Bam,
Yeah.
Bam.
Den.
bam.
Then it goes den den. Bam. Oh, it's so good. You should listen to that going running.
Bam. Yeah.
I'm not
Fucking
surprised.
brilliant.
I'm not surprised.
Brilliant.
So where's that in the movie then?
That is everywhere in the movie.
Oh, okay.
It's literally tenement block.
Everywhere.
Every time they're doing a chase scene in the mall, fucking every time zombies are doing anything with, this is the action song.
Aye, right.
It's
yeah.
literally the
Right.
action song of the whole of the movie.
That was my number 1 because that was the first one I picked up. It was like this is the bam 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 bam. It was just dead upbeat and like bouncy.
Anything you're doing fast. It's the soundtrack to an ADHD child. That's what I think it is. Can you imagine an ADHD child and this going through their heads?
Probably.
Just like bam 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 bam. This bam 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 bam. This one. It's just fucking everywhere, man. It's brilliant. It's so good.
Oh, nice. Mine. Well, I had zombie. Let's see. I've had these and not know where they are.
Okay.
So this is good to find out.
Alright.
Okay. Zombie was my first one because of the stop start. Bam 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 bam. As we were saying, the Zara Tom. Oh, the metal one. That one.
War Pigs.
Yeah, War Pigs. Love it. It was good. My third was... My writing's very bad. Was actually the honourable mention. But on here, I have a live version.
Ah.
Live in Tokyo.
Okay.
Because it's very different. As in, it's more upbeat. It's more paced.
Okay.
It's really good. But we'll get into that honourable mention. And then, of course, another honourable mention again was they do Zara Tozom live as well.
Okay.
On this, there's 2 live tracks at the end. And the best thing is with this one, the drummer's got double pedal.
Oh, man.
And it sounds... Because I went, is that on the original? So then I turned the record over. Get off
WD-40.
Oh, trying to get off the turn. Record's doing this. It's like a fruit bowl. Got it off, turn it round. Oh god, I'll do it again. Put it on. It's not a double pedal, so the live version of the double pedal
just meaties it up.
Meaty. Oh, it was beautiful. So let's get on to our honourable mention, the classic start.
The theme.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Le Alba di Morci Viventi.
Yes.
The Dawn of the Dead. That's what it sounds.
Is that what it says?
Yeah,
La Alba della Morte of Viventi. There you go.
Absolutely
It's
phenomenal.
It's
moody as shit.
That's the moodiest one on the whole record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the sound of Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
It's that initial drum beat that starts it.
Dum bum dum 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 dum, and then you got the I can't do it. The key wrong key, but you got the chorus. It's not fast. It's just
plodding.
Yeah,
Like
and
the zombies.
like the shuffling. Oh yeah,
It's fucking
fits
great.
so well.
Also, sounds a bit like Zombie Flesh Eaters.
Oh really?
Yeah, because
Oh,
Zombie
okay.
Flesh Eaters is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Because Fulci obviously was like, this is a fucking prequel, we need to have something that sounds a little bit the same in this.
Yeah.
But this, it goes on for about like 4 minutes.
Yeah,
and
it is. And it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But then halfway through, you get the keyboards. I can't do
And
it.
it's that out of sync,
Yeah.
sort of like, not chaotic,
Yeah.
but off-putting.
But that's what Goblin does. Like, when it comes to the, you were saying about the zombie track, similar.
Yeah, it's all that off-key shit.
Yeah, it's all that. It's what's the word? It's mid-tempo.
Yeah.
Not mid-tempo. What's the word? I'm a drummer. I should know this. It's I'll remember what it is later.
It's off-tempo.
Yeah.
It's essentially it throws you off kilter because
Yeah.
what you think is happening
Yeah.
doesn't happen.
No, what
And
should happen? It flies
it
in a
just
different
makes
direction.
you feel really uncomfortable when
Yeah.
you listen to it. But this is the perfect zombie music
Yeah.
for me. It really is. This and probably Zombie Flesh Eaters, but they both sit in the same field because
Yeah.
it's that slow plod pace moving forward. Gonna eat it.
Have you ever got onto the dum dum bum bum?
Yeah.
It's like a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's like a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
It's fucking perfect.
Yes. Superb honourable mention. Definitely. Oh, so good.
But this is the theme essentially, and it's not the theme though.
No, it's no, because of course this is the Argento version type thing, so it's different, isn't it?
Do you know the bit that it's in?
Is it where they're in the helicopter and they're flying over?
It's literally looking at the devastation of what's going on.
Now that is in this.
Yeah,
It is in this because he did listen to it and go and he took bits, didn't he? And that's the bit.
Slight little bits that Romero
Yeah,
took
and
out of this.
I remember that.
And
They're
it's got-
flying over and you can see them in the fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got that when the keyboards come in, it's when they get to the Monroeville Mall,
Right.
and you see like that really fucking iconic little
Yeah.
lamppost type thing, which are all still there. I want to go.
Oh, people. Well, you can't you? We'd have to go. It'd be amazing.
I fucking shit me pants if I could go there.
Oh, so good. Pittsburgh. It's not far.
Pittsburgh, 1978.
Right then, let's get on to ratings, my friend.
Okay.
So, we're going to rate the movie first, as we always do. Me? Surprising. I'm gonna. Do you know what? Like I said, I watched it in '93. Thought it was a bit shonky and a bit shit. I never watched it since. Never watched it since until the other night, and I put it on. It was a Romero cut, so I got the full
Full shebang.
Probably the full meaty
Yeah.
version, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really, this version.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Argento cut is a cut down version, but everything there's nothing new in there.
If you want everything,
You watch the Romero version.
you watch that version, which I watched, and like I say, shonkiness aside, it stayed with me for days. There's something about it. It stayed with me, and it's like, oh my god, I don't know. I thought I wouldn't give this that much of a score originally,
Okay.
and after watching it and like mulling over it and listening to this and doing research and watching the making of, I'm like, no, this is a lot better than I realised. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving the film a solid. I say a solid. It could be anything. I'm giving it an 8.
Yeah.
I'm giving it an 8.
Okay.
Do you know what? I didn't think I would, but it's stuck in my head. It's an
completely.
8, and we haven't even got onto the consumerism side of it. We haven't even got onto that. That's a whole episode on that.
I think everyone knows about like George Romero, and every time he does a movie, it's a
stab at.
It's a stab at something, isn't it? And this is like when the mall culture was first starting in America, and like all the little shops were closing down and stuff, and everyone was just gravitating towards these big shopping complexes.
And in '78, the malls weren't like super popular.
That's what I'm saying. So it was the start of that
So it was
mall
the start
culture,
of that, wasn't it?
and
Yeah.
all of these little consumer shops, these little mom and pop shops, were getting closed down because these big fucking massive super centres were opening, where everyone was just like, I don't know what I want, but I'm gonna go there.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna buy stuff, even though you don't even need
Because
it.
they are us.
Yeah.
And when the humans go into the mall, they've got everything they need.
It's still
and
hell.
they're not happy.
And they're still in
And
hell,
it's
aren't they?
still hell.
Yeah. They're us. That's all.
George Romero was fucking so beyond this fucking time, man.
Yeah,
You know what I
definitely.
mean? You can see it now.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
people just aimlessly fucking wandering
Still
around.
doing it.
Like what I said to you before about Primark. Primark, for anyone that's outside of the UK, is a massive department store that's full of shit.
Yeah.
And people go there and because they need to, because it's cheap shit and you can clothe yourself there, fair enough. But there's people just milling,
Yeah.
just aimlessly fucking wandering around the place. And it's exactly like
It's
Dawn of the Dead,
isn't it?
It's exactly.
Dawn of the Dead.
I am going to go there and I'm going to do a video in Primark
And
of
put
just-
the goblin score
and
over
just
it.
put fucking the gong over it, and it'll fit.
Oh no, yeah.
It'll fit perfectly because people are just bumping into each other and walking up and down stairs and looking at fucking socks and just like fucking things. And they're good clothes, but they're cheap.
Yeah.
So you will get people just going in there and just buying all sorts of shit. But it's Dawn of the Dead when you go in there. It's Dawn of the Dead.
It is. So yes, so the film's an 8. A score. Now I've only got 13 tracks on my version, but
Honestly, mate, it's the 13 tracks that you need because the Waxwork version has got a lot of alternate takes and it's, you know what I mean, it's pretty much the same.
side A, absolutely solid. Loved it. Side B, up apart from those 2 live tracks at the end, all these are just very mediocre.
So with these,
very non-horror.
so is this
hard
all?
to
Is
listen
this all
to.
the love songs?
Yeah. Second half was a bit.
Is dodge.
Yeah, well, that's what I've got as a main second half. So, because the second half was bad, I'm going to give it out of 10. Because the second half was shonk, I'll give it a 5. Because the first 5 tracks on that,
Understand that? 100%.
perfect. But yeah, so there you go. 5 for the score, 8 for the movie.
I will give the movie a solid 9.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's not the perfect movie.
No, that's why mine was an 8, I think.
Yeah. It's not the best zombie movie.
No. But
Not far off.
It's really good.
It's a fucking good movie.
Yeah.
But I like the Argento cut.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
And I love Argento. But the Romero cut has got far too much fucking comedy in it.
Oh, yeah.
So I hate all the, like, Tom Savini with the fucking water fucking spritzers going, hello, and fucking the pie
pies.
fight. You know what I mean? It just it takes it out of it for me.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? Whereas the Argento cut keeps everything that I want
In one
there.
go, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's there, yeah.
So I give it a 9 because it is an iconic zombie movie.
Yeah.
This is.
It was a start. It was a springboard, wasn't it?
It built upon what Night of the Living Dead give us,
Yeah.
and then Dawn of the Dead is, and it fucking is, the benchmark for zombie movies.
Oh, definitely.
100%.
Yeah.
Everything that come out after this was Dawn of the Dead. So we thought about it in Night of the Living Dead with the fucking arms coming through and the boarding up the windows and stuff. This done it properly.
Yeah.
It had the proper zombie bites. It had the proper zombie horde. It had the real hands coming through the fucking walls at you.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the comedy side of it, because you know what I'm like with comedy and horror, this would be a solid 10.
Yes, that's interesting to find out that because I love my comedy in horror
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
I love Shaun of the Dead. I love Return of the Dead. I love the pie scene in this because for me, what it showed was like there's a zombie apocalypse. The world's gone to shit. Let's fucking have fun with it. We are a biker gang. We don't give a shit. Look, pies. We should be saving these because there's no food left in the world, and they're throwing them in fucking zombies' faces. I love it.
Consumerism.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
it is. We've got loads of it. We can waste this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like the guy with the telly, the big fat fucking biker with the telly.
Yeah.
When he goes like, "What are you gonna do with that?" And he goes, "Nothing, I suppose." Sledge, bang.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
It's just fucking waste.
Yeah.
Whereas in reality,
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't do that.
No.
You know, I don't know.
I loved it. I thought it was good because they're getting hit in the face with pies and they're fucking oblivious to it. I thought it was great. I loved it.
And
Yeah.
me, personal choice, I would give this a 9
Yeah. That's
because
so good.
it is fucking perfect and it's just my personal little fucking gripes with comedy. And
But
horror.
it's not. Mine's an 8 and yours is a 9 because there are scenes that are just like, oh Jesus Christ. There is some shonk to it.
And I think the
But that's-
Romero cut as well. I think
It's the time, isn't it?
it goes on.
Yeah.
Fucking on.
Well, you've got half an hour, 25 minutes before he even gets them all.
Which is fine. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
But it's the scenes in it that are just like a still camera on somebody like that.
Yeah, I get
You know what I mean?
I
And
get
I
you, yeah.
understand what he's doing. I understand it, but
It's character building and
Fucking
stuff like
hell,
that.
man.
I think with the Argento cut, from what I've read and heard from other people, is that you lose a bit of the character building.
you totally do.
Yeah, and that for me, trying to make my own little short movie about characters, you need that character
You
building.
do need that character building. But
Yeah,
for me, and for, I'm going to sound really fucking elitist here, and I don't mean this to sound really elitist. For someone that's seen this film that many times, the Argento cut cuts out the bits of shit.
yeah, no, I
You
get
know
it.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Where you just want to watch Dawn of the Dead, and you want to watch Dawn of the Dead as a bang, 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 bang.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just cut
you can
through
see
it
why Argento did it his version
completely
of it.
because
Yeah.
he's turned it into an Italian zombie movie.
Yeah, exactly. And he's be able to put the score on it, which we're here for. So yeah. So what do you rate the score then?
6.
6.
6. For
Okay.
the same reasons of you.
Ah, okay, right.
Because this side eye, fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Apart from Safari. Don't like Safari.
I want to ask you, where's that? In
So
the Argento cut?
Safari is where I had it down on here, and it's I basically put Hunting Humans, and it's where Peter is going round, and you know when you see it through the sights
Yeah.
all the time, it's that scene.
Is that what it's
Yeah.
for? Because I
And
couldn't
it's
put
a
out,
little
couldn't
bit
place it.
in the gun shop as well, with
Right.
picking up the bullets, and
Yeah.
it's all like Safari. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So-
We're going hunting
Yeah.
type of thing, yeah.
So there's that scene, and it's when they've got all the guns and ammo, and
Yeah.
they're going around, and they're just headshotting all the zombies. Side A, amazing. Side B, fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Side C, all your love shit. So all the stuff when Flyboy's fucking proposing and
I'm gutted. She just said no.
Yeah.
I was like, well, why not?
and it just throws you out of it.
It's a Kill Bill moment, that is, probably.
Completely. It's the fog syndrome.
Yeah.
Remember the love story fucking number 3 in the fog?
Yeah.
Where I was just like, oh, you've just fucking ruined it. It's the same in this.
Yeah.
And then side 4 is essentially all your alternate takes. So
Yeah.
for me, I'll give it a 6 because side A and side B are so poignant.
Yeah.
Whereas side C and D, not so much.
Yeah.
So if you're cutting it down the middle, I like side A and B. Not so much C and D. So
it's half and half.
I'll give it a 6 because it's boss, not so much.
Yeah, same.
Still highly worth picking up. If
Oh
you're
yeah,
into Dawn of the Dead.
definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it's especially with it being Goblin as well. It's essential, isn't it? You know.
Goblin can't do any wrong.
No, exactly.
The Goblin score in the IGN so good makes the movie.
I need to watch that version now.
You do. It's on YouTube, man. Go and watch it. Everyone, go and watch it. It's on YouTube. Just stick in Dawn of the Dead Argento.
That's cool.
But I missed the gong.
Yeah, you got yeah, it was amazing. So, my friend, you have met some members of Dawn of the Dead, haven't you? Please tell me, you jammy bastard.
I've met some members. I've had stuff signed by 2.
Yeah?
Yeah. I kind of should have got more shit signed, shouldn't I?
It's one of them.
I know.
Yeah. I've regretted some stuff in the past, but yeah.
So I met Galen Ross in Weekends of the Dead this year.
Yeah?
Absolutely lovely girl. Lovely, lovely woman.
Yeah.
And she was just like, hi, how are you? Because Weekends of the Dead is the fucking...
That's what inspired us to do this trilogy, wasn't it? You went there, it was like, can we do
Can we
Romero
do it? Can we
trilogy?
just do it? I just
I'm
want
like,
to talk about George Romero because fucking hell. And she was just, because it's kind of the tiniest convention ever.
Yeah.
That you don't feel pressured to buy anything. You can just go over and say, hey.
I like you.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And you were boss. You look like you were licking piss off an nettle all the way through it. But that was your character. That's fine. That's okay. You were boss. And she was just a really nice person, but I didn't get the Dawn of the Dead poster signed.
Licking piss off a nettle.
I'm always gutted that I never met Scott Reiniger and Thingy Flyboy.
Yeah. Stephen Flyboy.
I think I will.
Yeah.
I will
They're
at some
bouncing.
point.
They're bouncing.
They're bound to pop up somewhere, aren't they?
They'll come back for a week.
Definitely
Dead,
will.
Won't they?
However,
Yes.
I have met Tom Savini.
Yes. I know the story, but go on, you have to mention it.
The most fucking miserable fucking man I've ever met in my life. He fucking ruined my childhood fucking dreams.
Really?
I was a bit of a tit though, to be honest with you. So it was when
Okay.
The Walking Dead come out.
Yeah.
And he was in Spooky Empire. And I was talking to someone in Spooky Empire and I was like, has he got his bullwhip with him? And he was like, yeah. He did before he does his bullwhip thing and fucking everyone's like, ooh.
Has he got the cock piece?
I wouldn't be fucking surprised, to be honest with you. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised, but I reckon it's inside his trousers. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, first time I met him, I went up and I was like, fucking hell, you're Tom Savini, you're the fucking, you are my god.
Yeah, because you like special effects.
I went to makeup school, you were my inspiration for this.
Yeah.
Made up to meet you.
Yeah.
How do you feel about The Walking Dead? And how did you feel about, weren't you meant to be playing the governor in The Walking Dead?
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was meant to be
Oh,
playing
right, I
the
didn't
governor
know
in The
that,
Walking
okay.
Dead. And how do you feel about, because I was like dead fucking excited, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, how do you feel about Greg Nicotero doing all the effects? He literally said that to me and went, fuck The Walking Dead.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, fuck, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Because my mind just went, bump. You've just asked him
All the jobs that he didn't get.
all the jobs that you didn't get. And your fucking student is now fucking creaming £1 million an episode.
Oh yeah, he's a student, wasn't he?
And I was like, okay, can you sign this? And he just went, Tom Savini. And I was like, you're a prick. You're a fucking prick. Now, a couple of years later,
Yeah.
Spooky Empire again.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Lisa sat at the bar.
Yeah.
Tom Savini walks past us, gets a beer, and I'm like, oh my god, you're Tom Savini. And he's like, hey, how you doing?
He's totally forgotten who you were.
Obviously forgotten who
fuck.
it was. But we ended up sitting there talking to him for like fucking 5 minutes.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Nicest fella I've ever met.
Ah,
in that
there
respect.
you go, yeah.
So if you ever meet Tom Savini, do not fucking ask him about the fucking shit that he didn't do. Ask him about the shit that he did do. And he's a fucking teddy bear. You ask him about the shit that he didn't do, he's a fucking right bell into you.
And who else did you meet?
I met my favourite human being in horror movies,
Yeah.
Ken Forey.
Ah,
He is
nice.
a fucking big teddy bear. He's a gorgeous human being. So the first time I met him, when I got me Dawn of the Dead poster signed,
Yeah.
was in Chiller Theatre in
Right.
New York.
Yeah.
Fucking years ago. And he was there with Doug Bradley next to him.
No way.
And it was like, all right, Doug. And I go, can you sign my Dawn of the Dead poster? Pulls my hand down. Doug Bradley sees me pinhead tattoo. And he goes, what do you want me to sign? And I'm like, I already met you. And before I got a cover...
I've already met you.
already met you. Fucking shut up. Fucking pinhead. But before I got it covered up, I had Doug Bradley's signature over there, and it said Theologian of the Order of the Gash.
Oh, no
Around
way. Did it really?
And I went, see, what did he make you? And he was like, you're not buying nothing off me, because that's cool. And
No
Ken
way.
Forey was just like, fucking hell, where's my tattoo? And I was like, I'm not getting a tattoo of Peter. And he was like, okay, I can see that. So, gets me Dawn of the Dead. Fucking poster signs. Absolutely over the moon. And then, in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. This is like, it must have been about 98. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
first time I went to New York. Don't know. It was pre-2000.
Yeah.
No, it must have been, because the World Trade Center wasn't there. So it must have been,
after.
It must have been after the
2001,
fucking
yeah.
hell, I'm old. Anyhow, so I'm like, right, I've got this Dawn of the Dead poster signed. I'm going to get everyone's signature on it.
Yeah.
And then everyone fucking started dying, didn't you? Fucking George Romero. I didn't bring it to see George Romero, and I was like, ugh. But Spooky Empire, a couple of years later, Ken Forey's there.
Yeah.
And I'm in queue to see somebody else, to get something else. I can't even remember who was in queue for. But Ken Forey was sat next to us where we were, and nobody was at the desk.
Right.
And I was like, hey, Ken Forey. And he was like, hi. You come to get something signed off me? And I went, no, because I met you in New York a couple of years ago. So what has he got me doing? That poster signs. But you're a really nice fella. And he was like, thanks, man. And we just ended up having this really
that's cool.
fucking nice little conversation as I'm in queue to give somebody else money. And he's just like, fucking whatever, you know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, me and Lisa are like fucking half court. We just like having a bevy with bevies with Kane Hodder.
Honestly?
Yeah,
Wait, really?
Yeah, really well.
Fucking hell. Oh,
So Kane
just having bevies with Kane Hodder
So there's a picture of me. It's on
and
our
Frank
Instagram.
Sinatra.
There's a picture of me on our Instagram with Kane Hodder just fucking throttling
I
me.
know, yeah, love that. Is that from then?
That's from then. So
God.
as we're walking back out, Ken Forey's walking towards us.
Right.
And Lisa fucking loves Ken Forey. She loves him in fucking with his little red knickers on in like fucking from Beyonds, and
Yeah.
she just loves Ken Forey. So
I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
So she walks up to Ken Forey and goes, high five, and he fucking slaps her with a big fucking shovel.
And she goes flying.
And then goes tiny and goes, shh, I'm getting off early. don't make a big fucking scene of it. Don't make a big scene of it, Ken Forey. You're a 7 foot fucking built like a fucking brick shithouse black man in a convention.
Yeah.
The majority of the convention is fucking skinny little white dudes like
Yeah.
fucking me going, can you fucking sign this? And he's this big fucking hulking fucking man trying to fucking sneak out of the convention. Absolutely gorgeous,
What a
man.
nice
If you
fella.
ever get a chance to meet Ken Farrow,
Yeah.
just talk to him. He is the
Definitely.
nicest man I have ever met at a
I'd
convention.
I'm sorry, if I went up to him, I'd have to go, I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch. I couldn't help myself. I think I'd have to. Yeah.
But it's everything that he's done since Dawn of the Dead, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's all like the fucking Devil Reject stuff and Rob
Yeah.
Zombie bringing them back into it. And the little fucking cameo in fucking 2004.
Where was he in that?
So he was the preacher on the telly.
He wasn't he? Wasn't he? And Flyboy's in it, isn't he?
Yeah, Flyboys. I don't know where he is, but he is in it.
He's in it, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
sure
haven't
where. I
watched it
couldn't
that
think.
much,
I read somewhere that like they were both in it. I was like, where is he? And
I
of
don't-
course,
I don't know where Flyboy is, Nick, because I haven't really paid that much
no,
attention because
of
it's
course,
shit.
no, it ain't this, is it? But yeah,
But yeah, I want to meet Flyboy and I want to meet Scott Ryan.
yeah.
Can't even say his name.
It's a lot of wine.
But it always guts me that I never got George Romero to sign me Dawn of the
When
Dead
he could
poster.
have, yeah.
You know
No,
what
I
I mean?
get you.
Because at this moment in time, I would have had fuckloads of signatures on it.
Yeah, it's one of them. I've been at a con where Michael Bean's been and Colette Hiller from Aliens, and I could have gotten both to sign something, and I could have made my way round all the Aliens cast of the Marines, but I think we've lost a couple of them already. But it's one of them, innit?
And that's the thing, isn't it? You know what I mean?
It's the at the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you think, shall I? And if you just go no, it's like I was saying to you, we went to For Love of Horror last year. Mm-hmm. Was it last year or the year before even? Could have been. And I didn't pick up a DVD. It sounds daft. You know, put it back. Left and went, why the fuck didn't I buy that DVD? You know what I mean? It's simple things that it's the moment, isn't it?
So Lisa's always said to me, and I am one of them people that's like, should I? Fucking hell,
Right.
It's like 30 quid. Lisa's always said to me, if you're going to regret it, do it.
Buy it. Do it and just get it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a collector, so that's fucking a terrible piece of advice. Like, you're going to regret that.
See-
Yeah, I want a fucking snow globe.
Yeah, see, to you and me, we're collectors. To my missus, I'm a hoarder.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah, massive
There is a
difference.
difference.
But that attitude has led me to meet Greg Nicotero.
Exactly.
It's led me to meet fucking, I don't know, fucking Tom Atkins. You know what I mean?
So good.
Because no one needs Tom Atkins out.
I'm kind of gutted now because I was there filming you seeing him and I didn't bother myself. I don't even know why. One of them.
Every time we've been to a con, it's been like, yeah, I'm going to get his autograph. And you're like, okay, I'll just film you meeting Dario fucking Argento.
Yeah. At that time, though, I was like,
Who?
who's he? I'll film you.
I'm like, patience, young Padawan.
Yeah.
Give it a couple of years. Once he's dead, you'll understand.
Oh, I'm already before he's still here and I understand now. But yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right, my friend, any shout outs?
I have got a shout out to no one. Actually,
No one tonight?
no one tonight.
That's fine. You don't want that makes a change.
I was thinking about it, man. No,
There's no one?
you.
Hey, me. All right. I got a few shout outs.
Okay.
Okay. First one is to you
Ah,
for introducing me to this movie.
fucking thrill me, Tinman.
I have to chat. You borrowed me this because you had it in your collection up
It's
there.
fucking phenomenal.
And I'd never seen it before. And that cover alone is like, what is this? And it was Tom Atkins. And I was like,
I know.
I know. How have I never seen it before?
I know.
I know. So you gave me this beautiful. You borrowed me the Eureka version.
cut.
Yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. And I gave it a watch, and I absolutely loved it.
Score's not available. Please, somebody release the fucking score to Night of the Creeps television. Talking to you, because it's right up your street.
Right, be street, isn't it? Oh my god, I couldn't believe
How good it is.
aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, real little chunky aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, naked aliens. First scene, I was like, what?
What the fuck's this?
Slugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zombies.
Yeah.
Flamethrowers.
Yeah.
Oh my! Tom Atkins.
sorority house,
Yeah.
everything
Anything you wanted in a
in an 80s movie.
80s B movie, right here. I absolutely loved it. And as soon as I think I posted it on my Instagram, like, oh my god, this is amazing. How have I never seen this before? And thanking you, of course.
It's the best line in any 80s movie is in this movie.
Go on then, which bit?
Good news, girls. Your dates are here. Bad news. They're dead.
They're dead.
Fucking go ahead, Tom Atkins.
What does that Tom Atkins say when he gets the into the he sees the body on the floor? What does he say? He goes in and there's a body on the floor and it's like, you know, the
Yeah, there's the cryogenic frozen guy.
oh, what was it? Oh no, it's the same thing. I can't remember the quote. He says something like oh fuck, it's gone out of my head. It's gone out of my head. Doesn't matter. He says something really amazing when he comes in.
He's just the king of the one-liners.
It's his favourite movie.
Yeah.
It's his favourite
I know.
movie he's done.
I asked him.
Did you?
So I was getting me. I wanted to. I fucking love Halloween 3. And he had the Halloween 3 stuff. And he had Chalice. Not
Yeah.
Chalice. Fucking. What's his name?
What's his name in this? I can't remember his bloody name.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
So I was like, what's your favourite Halloween 3 or Night of the Creeps? And he just went Night of the Creeps as he was signing me Halloween 3. And I was like, oh, you fucking tit.
What
Because-
Halloween 3 did he sign?
Stop it.
You got that one signed?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
But Tom Atkins is my granddad. I fucking love
He's
Tom
ace, isn't he?
Atkins.
Oh, the Fog. Halloween 3, Night of the Oh, it's just so many gems. Lethal Weapon as well.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it. No, so I was absolutely made up by that. I put it on my Instagram. Oh my god, I can't believe I've never seen this before. And then I've got to give a shout. My second shout out goes to Sean Buckingham, a friend on Instagram, who said, I've got a spare copy of Night of the Creeps. Would you like it? And I'm like, dude, that would be amazing. Let me know how much you want for it. And he was like, no. I want you to have it. He just gave it to us. Absolute legend. He gave me that version of Night of the Creeps. I own it on Blu-ray now. Thanks to Sean Buckingham. So, Sean, thank you, sir.
Fucking good, man.
Absolutely. I'm made up to get my own version. Look at that cover.
It's gorgeous. It really is.
It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah,
and your favourite taglines there, look. Good news is your dates are here. The bad news is they're dead. Thrill me, detective. Oh, look, thrill me on the back.
It's fucking brilliant, man.
It's so good. And this is the director's cut.
So I haven't seen that. I haven't seen the director's cut, so I haven't...
Is that not that one?
No, that's just a regular, normal Blu-ray.
Oh, because I never watched this in the end.
What do you mean? You've had that for about 6 months?
I went to find it online and went, oh, yeah, I'll just stream it.
It's like, oh, Liam, let me know. It's on Blu-ray.
So I've seen that version and not this. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Okay.
So maybe we should do a...
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Happy
I'd
to
like
do
to see
that.
this version.
Yeah,
You can see
completely.
that one. So yeah, to you, sir, and to Sean, thank you very much for getting me into Night of the Creeps. If you haven't seen Night of the Creeps, get on it. It's fucking amazing. It really
And on
is.
the ends of that, if anyone's got a VHS copy of it, I'm looking for a VHS copy. Of
Is
Night
it
of
hard
the-
to find?
It's not, but it's really expensive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Of course it is Night of the Creeps.
Yeah, it's rare as hell, isn't it?
It's not rare as hell. It's Night of the Creeps.
Well,
Everyone's like, I've got fucking Night of the Creeps. I want 60 quid for it. And you're like,
VHS, but it's a lot on it. No, it was such a thrill to watch. I loved every second of it. It was brilliant. It was, to be fair. So yes, to you and Sean, thanking you. So that's Dawn of the Dead, people. Hope you've enjoyed it. Same old, same old. You know what to do. And until next time, people, stay safe.
stay safe.
Stay tuned.
They're us. SP.
Out!